Okay, guys. So, what do you think is the proper order to watch Barbie and Oppenheimer?
I think it's
Oh,
Oppenheimer
no.
and Barbie.
Why?
You gotta go to depression.
Unless you want to be really sad, just watch Oppenheimer last. And if you want to feel depressed all day,
So you want Barbie at the end to raise your spirits? right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I guess
just there's joy in the world.
Yes, that is my thinking as well.
I saw a meme that was you take an edible, then you go see Barbie, have the time of your life, then Oppenheimer, and then you go out to drink.
And drink your sorrows down, or
Drink
what?
your sorrows down, I guess.
Is it really gonna be that depressing? I haven't seen the trailers for that movie.
I mean-
I've only seen posters and stuff and little snippets and clips, but it's mostly black and white. It's a 3-hour historical drama about a serious subject, so it's probably going to be heavy.
I'd be laughing. It's just mostly about them fucking, and then the bomb at the end. We just made the bomb.
Oh god. Well, now imagine he's there having a good time with his wife, and there's a knock on the door. It dropped.
And then it ends.
It
Credits roll.
And
A cigarette falls out of his mouth.
he would be smoking while he's
See, whenever
the
you
deed.
say it dropped, that's he probably perfectly timed it when he planted the seed.
oh,
Oh no!
It's how'd you know?
I dropped a bomb of my own.
No, the bomb. Oh shit!
I was gonna say your facial expressions are spot on there. That was great.
So anyway, I am Matthew, and this is the Shower Productions Anime Podcast.
What?
Yes.
We're back again.
Everyone introduce yourselves. It's been a little bit.
Yeah, I'm Brandon.
I'm Carl. Oh, what the fuck? I looked at him. I was gonna
The
I'm
Freudian
Rito.
slip there.
I am Death.
Destroyer of Worlds?
Yes.
Okay.
Destroyer of Worlds.
Tanner. Hi.
I'm Ramiro.
Just say-
Oh, hi, Ramiro.
I'm
What's
Carlos.
up? What's up, buddy?
And then
That's Ramiro.
it's been a
across the
month,
bar.
right, Matt? since we-
More.
They can't see you pointing at him. That's Ramiro.
Our last
Okay.
episode was our
Look at
ranking
that.
episode, and that was recorded
Y'all listen to that?
in May.
Yes, I was. I'm
Yes.
still pissed about the.
I
ranking.
don't have it up on YouTube yet because I've been busy and I'm kind of lazy. So I
And then
know.
Tanner got a new haircut, a new style.
What are
Yeah.
you talking about? I don't got nothing. I still got hair on my head.
Well,
He's
you
bald.
got.
I ain't the danger yet.
I mean, it's a different hairstyle than you had last time we were here.
I don't know.
Yeah,
He was
I
like
have less
Jesus,
hair.
but now he's not Jesus. Now he's Lucifer.
It was funny. There was this thing in Sunday school today, right? And it's like Jesus in the desert, and they got this he was bald. He had sunglasses, pointy fingers, and a goatee. And I was like, well, everybody was like, well, why'd they design him like that? Who on the staff did they decide to make Lucifer? That's funny.
It almost sounds like you described Walter White there. a
Yeah, I
bit.
know.
Oh no,
Except for the fingers. I was-
Walter White's
Jesus.
Lucifer just with
we got to sin, Jesus.
Jesus. Let's cook. Let's cook Jesus. I can't with these fingers.
You got to do it for me.
He's got those God, what are those chips called?
Pringles?
No,
Bugles.
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 Yeah.
Bugles.
Look at these bugles. Jesus.
I can't get them off.
I don't know what to do
The
about that.
bugles, the bugles are a metaphor, Jesus.
Walter, I don't know what to do about that. Sorry.
I thought you were a New Yorker for a second.
A little bit.
I know. It's
What
like-
would you rather me be?
I don't know, Tanner,
Oh my
A
god.
survivor.
the Survivor. I mean, you just remind me of something that happened years ago.
He survived the
Is
Great
it-
War.
Tell us this story.
Oh no, I
survived-
can't say it.
Okay, you can't say
Can't
it.
say it not on this.
The
Do
Great
you
War
guys
of the
want a
Bonobos.
story,
Podcast
though?
is not
I'll
for
give
the
you a
faint of
story.
heart.
I already beat you to it.
All
I
right.
offered you the floor, and you denied yourself.
Okay,
We're going to split the atom.
what's your story, man?
Here we go.
No, it's Brandon and I went to a convention.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, I
Yes,
forgot about
it was
that.
a while ago now.
No
Oh,
way.
gosh, yeah.
You went to a convention?
Yes,
Oh
without
my
you.
God.
Thank God.
So lonely.
When the people are asking for Carlos.
We
man.
went to Sabakucon in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
No way.
I've been to every one. We did 4 panels.
Yep.
Just fill our record for a single con. We hope to surpass it someday. And not much to say other than it went well, and we said hi to some people and some
Yeah.
folks.
Shout out to the folks that listen. Shout out to the folks that come and see us.
Yep.
Yeah.
At
Shout out to
times.
Colonel Sanders and the guy who got Popeyes in front of
Yes.
him.
Did we talk about WeebCom already?
Yeah, we
Yes,
did.
we did.
We
Yes.
did?
Yes.
All right. Well,
You were that
thank
was
you
the
for
same. That was the
listening to
same podcast.
That was a
story
while ago.
You were telling us about the Mandalorian. The guy arrested.
The man, yes, the Mando.
I think it's a Mandalorian.
But,
But-
nothing funny like that. Story like that happened there.
Well, no, I was the colonel.
They
from
went.
KFC,
Oh,
Well, that's funny.
and people seemed to enjoy it, so that was nice.
yep.
So how'd the panels go?
Panels went well, with one exception.
Oh God.
What?
Yeah.
Tell us. What happened?
Oh, I remember this.
Oh, what?
You were there, Brandon?
Oh, we're talking about the same
Oh,
one.
I don't know.
Okay, what panel were you thinking of?
I would say like just for attendance wise, the Fat Albert one.
Okay.
Um,
Attendance wise, Fat Albert wasn't that great, but
Aw.
it's late. It was 18 plus, late at night. There's not many people left anyway,
To be
Yeah.
honest,
and we had enough for it to function, and it was more of a proof of concept of this panel is good, this panel works. With more people, it'll be better. It's
I
just,
Hey,
think we
man.
need more smut.
I just
think that's what it
think
is.
people are more horny tonight, man. If I really think about it, we got to find a dirtier title.
okay.
Fat
no,
Albert
we're gonna
Fox.
no, we just say blank. We just blank a word and people go, what's that? Oh, it means universe.
do
Fat Albert fucks universe.
Fat Albert and the multiverse blank is
Or-
what do
Or
you
like
mean?
the blank,
Fat
multi-blank.
Albert blanks the
Blanks
the,
the
the, the
universe.
multi-universe.
Shoots blanks.
Yeah, and then they ask what it is, and we tell them, oh, universe.
Sucks. Wait,
I
mean,
but yeah,
I don't know.
that was not what I was referring to, Brandon.
Oh, okay.
I was referring to the end of the trivia challenge.
Okay. Yeah. I was actually there for
Yes, you
that.
caught,
What
you
was
caught
your
the
face for
very
that?
end. You caught me fucking up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
At the end of the trivia challenge, I was so proud of myself because I actually bought a book that's like used to like grade, like teachers use to do grading. So it has the lines on it. So I was like, this will make it so much easier to write down the scores for the trivia challenge, right? And I do that, and I I'm doing great. Brandon couldn't get there. It was just me until the very end, like last 5 minutes he walks in.
I was gonna say you did that whole panel by yourself, huh?
Yes.
With all those people in
Yeah.
that room.
Well, it wasn't a huge amount. We had 7 teams, which is a decent turnout. There was like
And average like 3.
25-ish people in total.
Oh, that's not bad. Good job.
Yeah.
Brandon was in the background this whole time.
No, I came in like
Last
probably,
5 minutes.
He was,
last,
like,
like,
he was the guy that
5,
did
10
it.
but
minutes.
I do the totaling for the scores. I'm
Is
like,
the panel
okay,
starting? I mean,
there you go. And I get, the first, second, third place. And I announce who they are, and people start coming up to get their prizes. And this other team comes up and they said, hey, we think you did the scoring wrong. Because we only,
No.
bet so much, and we had this much. And I was like, let me look. And sure enough, I accidentally swapped some things. They were like written right next to each other. And instead of just, doing as I should, I accidentally thought one team had a different score than they actually did. And it was affected that stuff because that team would have gotten second. So, the team that got second actually got third, and the team that got, technically fourth should have been,
boo.
that kind of thing. But I was able to give the team that I announced was third, but actually was fourth, I was able to give them some prize.
Yeah.
So,
I was gonna say, should you be outing yourself right now? You're airing your dirty laundry.
I mean, it was
I'm
an
being honest.
It was an honest mistake.
That's good. Transparency.
was
Sheriff Productions.
Yeah,
we
we have-
admit fault for our
We have done
mistakes.
trivia challenge panels since 2015, and that is the first time where I've messed up the score for the top 3.
That's because you were by yourself. That's not your fault.
I've done it before for like people who are like in 8th, 9th place. Like I like misdid their points, but it's like, it doesn't matter that much. This one mattered. This one decided who won the prize,
tough.
kind of thing.
So did you give him another $50?
No, I,
here's a case of beer.
if I had the cash like in ones, I would have given the 4th place team like probably $10 cash. But instead, because usually we have a prize pool of 6 prizes, I gave them one of the prizes, and then the 3rd place team got the other prize, and along with the cash prize of 3rd place. So they got something, and
yeah.
it's free to enter. It's a fun thing for an hour.
Yeah, because
so,
they're not charging. Because we're not charging. So I mean,
Yeah.
if
Not
we're
yet.
charging.
I mean,
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
What have become
We're
capitalism?
gonna do like
man?
a raffle.
God.
I don't even think that's legal.
I was like,
we can
I
do
don't
any
think
of
we're
that.
allowed. We would be allowed to even do that.
Yeah, I don't think you
Not
can,
on the record.
we can't charge admittance to a panel at any of the conventions we've gone to, at least.
No, it'd be a charity raffle, and then we just take all the money.
I mean, that's how most charities work, don't they?
I-
Like, how the
Unfortunately.
heck? How the
Yeah.
heck is the CEO of Red Cross is a millionaire? If it's
Good.
a non-profit organization,
Because he's got to have a salary, don't you know,
but why?
to make the money.
and it's like an inflated of 1,000% compared to the employees that work.
I mean,
in the
for,
stores.
I mean, God's sakes, man! Akon build houses for Haiti on cheap, and the Red Cross can't do nothing.
Is it bad that when you said Akon, I thought you meant the anime convention?
Oh no!
Hey,
I was
Con
like,
building houses.
Oh, really?
In
They
Haiti?
do anime themed housing.
Yes.
This is the
God, it's like that one house that's just that one chick, and it's just plastered all over the walls.
Oh God, the Danganronpa chick.
Yes,
Okay, yeah.
that house, just that's
Oh,
in
that,
Haiti.
that was that reminded me. It was at WeebCon. There was a panel. It was like this. It was like either like or would you rather, and one of them was to live in that house.
yes, I remember.
Or I can't remember what the alternative was.
Jesus.
Be poor.
No, okay, but someone pointed out was like, I can. Well, one of the stipulations was that you can't remove her pictures either.
You can paint over it.
But that person brought up like, well, what
Yeah.
if I paint over it, or if I put my own pictures? Like, does that count? And they, the panelists around like, okay, that counts. He's like, that's a nice house.
Free
I'm
house.
taking that.
yeah,
free house.
It's like a 2-story, multiple bathroom.
I
Yeah,
can
you
sell
got-
it and then buy a new house.
You guys,
So,
got, you guys
yeah.
got to show me that picture.
I'll have to. Well, it's like if you
Is it Mizuno?
Yes,
There's
I
the
think so.
Mizuno house.
If you've seen Danganronpa or played it, she's the first character who dies. She's like the idol chick who the main character liked. And
Mizuno.
someone like really, really liked her and made a whole house that all the like the floors and the things and the walls are a picture of her. And it's like
Oh,
all
wow.
the same picture too.
First freaking picture I get is the San Diego Mizuno Church.
Oh God.
There's a church. What the hell?
Okay, I can't. Okay.
But sometime because I took a picture of it and I sent it to him, so I have it somewhere of like
Oh,
what
good.
the alternative was. But
Woo.
but anyway, that was
That's funny.
SabakuCon. There isn't much to say other than we got to speak with some people. Grace Knight cosplay is cool. We
Yep.
spoke with her a bit. Spoke to other cosplay peeps in the New Mexico
Making them
anime
connections.
scene. And it was nice. Not much else to say really, other than Sabaku,
Oh,
unfortunately
sweet
isn't
Lord.
really growing.
yeah. It was like what they had.
The attendance is technically has grown,
Yeah.
but it's like
It
by
was
like
only-
a dozen people.
Yeah,
They're
Yeah,
like,
because
we got
Greg-
more. We just a little sprinkle.
Yes, like Greg, who's the CEO of Monkey Paw, who does it like at the closing ceremony, is like, we did grow, but it wasn't as much as we had hoped. And like
2 people.
I think he literally said it was like a difference of like 12 or
3
10,
people.
like more. And it's just over 2,000 people for
Oh.
Sabaku.
yeah.
Well, shit. That's significant.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but it hasn't grown from that.
2001.
Sabaton, to be an example for you, Sabaton's first year was about 2,000. Now it's like 23,000.
Dang.
Yeah. So that's like his whole, he wants to be able to grow it. The problem is that
I think it's a local con.
the New Mexico anime scene is kind of finite in its size. Like this is who is here.
You have to summon the people out of state.
Well, his whole, well, again, we're talking about the workings of a con we don't work at. But this is what he tells us freely, so it's like it's not.
Yeah, it's public record.
It's public. He told us he wants to emphasize more New Mexico people being involved with Sabaku and volunteering.
Yeah.
And because the majority of people who run it and volunteer are still from Arizona. And I've always considered it, but part of the problem is we're down here in Roswell,
Yeah.
and they need, or I think they want you. Last when I checked about being a volunteer, they want you to be able to go up to Albuquerque for like a seminar where they train you for stuff and they get you certified for stuff. And
They get the tasers.
maybe. So it's like it would be a bit difficult to take a day or maybe more than that to go up there and get certified for all that and then volunteer for the con where I might also be, doing our stuff.
panels. Yeah.
Well, I
it's
mean, I think you could do both.
It's
It's
very it's very
rigorous.
doable, but I don't know. One
mean-
time at least I want to do that for a convention, and Sabaku's small enough where I won't be overwhelmed. I'm not
Yeah.
going to go like to WeebCon and volunteer for something like that and that kind of thing. or the Denver Comic Con that Edgar went to, or Eggnog, which you and I have
Eggnog.
gone to before, and it's massive. So
Yeah.
Was it
And-
fun?
it was fun. But
If you like spending time waiting in line,
Yeah.
except there's no rides.
It's a line simulator.
It's just Sean
Is there,
Schimmel.
is there a
told-
game?
we-
Oh,
no, I
was all like, is
God.
there- I was like,
We've
you do
told
around.
this
Hey, it's me,
before.
Goku.
but
Shake my hand.
we went to the Denver Comic Con, and according to Eggnog, it's like the third largest Comic Con in North America every year.
What was it called?
Denver Comic Con.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that the one you meant? Screamcast, right? The one guy from
He had
Shaggy.
Yeah.
You mean the purple guy?
The purple guy.
Mr.
Oh, yeah,
The only
Mr.
ones that are bigger are the New York Comic Con and San Diego Comic Con.
Hey man, it can't be as bad as Anime Expo this year, man.
I'll get to that in a second.
Did
People
you
got
stink?
sick.
Did
But
did
one
it
thing
stink?
with the Denver Comic Con, it's a huge convention center. When we were in line, it wrapped around about 5 times, the entire
Yeah.
building, and it took us like 3 hours just to get into the building. So it was very big.
Gosh.
Ugh.
So I never want to volunteer at a con like that, but Sabaku definitely. Sometimes
It's like manageable, you know. For
She'd be like, "Excuse me, can you get in line, please?"
they'd be like, "Get your greed out of here, my face
Or
boy."
you could throw yourself at security.
no God. But anyway, on the Anime Expo and the big pictures of people packed in like sardines that are shared every year.
Yeah.
One thing I found out by just being on Twitter, and again, it's on Twitter, so take this with a grain of salt, is that you okay?
Everybody
Is
got
that
sick.
yes, that part is packed because there's not much room, and that's how you get in. But once you're in, it's better.
Oh.
Yeah, but I think the problem was just the wait line just to
Yes.
get in, because I think it was wrapping around down, and then it was hot, and
Oh,
you,
yeah.
and you got people who don't take showers.
Oh yeah,
Ugh.
Which
And
I'm,
it's like-
I'm,
and-
you know, I'm gonna dedicate my whole life trying to figure out connections of anime and BO.
Sorry, I was gonna say that's like not where I thought you were gonna go with that. It's just like I'm gonna dedicate my life to being stank. I'm gonna get in line and just be the stinkiest son of a gun.
I don't understand either, but like even at SabakuCon, like I was looking at vendor halls, and then I can't really call them out because I don't remember what they were wearing, but they just like came next to me, and I was just like,
you were like, the Brad was like this.
Yes.
He's all steaks,
Oh, no.
real nice.
no,
and
it
good.
was so bad. Like I was
I
like,
had
dang,
a-
like how do you just?
No, that's but like
I had a similar experience.
Just making every sound. There's like one more I think for stink.
But I mean, we were talking about it a little bit, like why I think so, but then like you said, depression could play a form of it and stuff like that. we were talking about you. So I was like, why do you think people just like
Miro, can you smell it? It's depression.
But like, I can see what you're going.
No,
But still, it's like, but at least like be human decency and just like take a shower. and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like it's embarrassing that like people have to make that a rule.
yeah.
Like how I sent you that video.
Like
describing
I
it.
was like one of the there was a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament happening. They're like, you can't participate unless you take a shower.
The
Yeah.
cards start shriveling up. It's a timed match, Kaiba.
What were you gonna say?
How
there?
long can you handle it?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
God.
You
Worse than the Smash one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting
Hose him.
no. It's like it's spreading. It's like spreading away from the smash. Man. It's like going to every other like.
Oh, God.
Geeky, nerdy genre.
Acting in the con.
the smash fungus.
The Smash fungus.
Oh, it's got me.
Like the most fandom, I hear, like anime fandom, the most ones I've heard that people say they stink are like My Heroes. Like My Hero.
No.
So you're saying if they do My Hero Con, we gotta take a dead crab and see how long it'll take people to
There
notice?
is a My Hero Con.
What's
What is it, like a needle in a
Yeah, you
haystack?
didn't know that?
Does it
Kinda.
stink?
I don't know
Oh,
about
it's not
that.
that bad.
It's in Texas. It's run by the same guy who does the Dragon Ball Con.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's like
So
a-
he brings out like the voice actors.
yeah, and that's pretty much what it is. You know how they have the Dragon Ball Con where it's all Dragon Ball themed and all
But
the
see,
actors.
but-
They do the same thing with the My Hero Con.
But the thing I like about Dragon Ball, but like they bring out other voice actors from different countries.
yeah.
Mexico.
Too bad I never got to meet the Gohan guy.
Oh.
In the Mex- yeah, I went there. I went there.
Oh, why?
Because he was my child.
Yes.
He's dead.
What?
Yes.
You didn't get that joke?
Sorry. I thought it was like a scandal.
Did he get gunned down or something?
Yes,
Aw.
because
Yeah.
there was like a
That's
dispute
sad.
over with a tenant, and him and I think his two other people that he was with got gunned down. And one of the I think
Oh,
it was
God.
his friend that survived, but the other person died with him, and I'm like, oh no.
This is what happens when we don't have a show to watch.
Yeah. So
Rip. Sorry.
on that
Sad.
happy note, this episode is unlike. We're trying a bit of a new format. We're not reviewing series in this episode, at least. We will do that later down the line.
Yeah.
But we're trying to explore and do different things.
I think it's going good so far. I
Yeah.
mean, we've discovered a trope.
Yeah.
What steak?
We have to find the source of the stank.
But like, yeah, it's going back to steak thing, man.
Stankism.
It's like now they're gonna become like that foot from fucking Courage, man.
Or the fat lady gets
Let's
it.
play Smash.
Do some stinky legs.
Let's go to the game room.
Let's go with the game room.
Play some Smash.
Let me smash.
I'm trying to think of a quote from My Hero. Just like, Blast Ultra C.
Detroit Smash.
But other than that, I mean, has anybody watched any anime on their own?
Yes.
Me, pick me.
What'd you watch?
No, Tanner does not get to speak.
No.
Why?
He is forbidden.
Why?
Come
Because
on,
you're
let me
treating us
speak,
because you're treating
please.
us Pikmin like shit.
Yes.
I love my dad.
Anyway, I'm
Please.
I'm finishing watching Villain Saga season 2.
What?
Oh,
Yes,
You finished?
I'm almost there.
I think I'm close too.
Yeah.
So
Are
you're
they
watching-
not done making it yet?
No, the second
releasing
season
it?
stopped coming out. There will be a third season, but the second season's over.
I don't know if I finished.
So you're watching Farmer
I'd be
Simulator?
careful.
no,
For a
I'm,
little
watch-
bit
I'm
there.
watching. Okay. I see what you meant. I started watching Attack on Titan again.
Oh, really?
Again.
Yeah.
God, that's like the
It's not
lore
over.
of this podcast, Romero.
It's still not
I mean, you're
over.
wearing the hat.
Yeah?
I want to
You
finish
see
that too, but
Yeah,
then
I have
it's
a
not
Attack on
over.
Titan hat on right now.
Because I was in the middle of the season 2,
Ah.
and I'm just very figuring out what the walls are made out of.
You find that out at the end of season 1.
I know, but like, I mean, like the
Details?
Yeah, the details
Okay.
more.
What are the walls made of, Ramiro?
No.
Stank.
Stank. Yeah, they broke it. The stank came out.
Stank
And then I heard someone say,
We found
"Hey,
the
ya!"
Smash community.
Oh my God.
They've been locked
Hey,
away
I'm sorry
the whole
for
time.
Oh my
roasting y'all
God!
so
Because
much.
like I just because the teaser for at the end of season 1 is like part of the wall crumbles and you see there's a Titan in there.
Yeah.
And then it's like you imagine that like it crumbles and you just see like your local Smash community
Oh,
hanging on the
God.
wall the whole time.
No, but then I got Levi was threatening that priest. He's like, I'll use this gun. I'm weak, but I'm strong enough to squeeze this trigger.
Didn't he get smashed by the wall of the church?
That
Everybody
was
died in
that was Nicholas, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Poor Nicholas. Spoilers. I mean,
And then right now, like, it's Sasha's background. So my people live in the forest.
man, poor Sasha, man.
Be quiet, you
That,
fool.
that past of hers.
Hey,
She lived a rough
hey,
life.
Shush. Anyway,
Are you watching anything else anime related?
Oh, pick me!
I told you
No.
you're not getting to you.
Please.
I actually finished this other anime.
That's
It was
so
like
much.
a slice of life one.
Okay.
So like,
Oh,
this
Why
boy.
the
guy-
hell you here,
this-
teacher?
No, it's pretty much I can't remember the name,
Another.
but like it's
hero.
pretty much this kid. Like it's during the 1920s
Oh,
Okay.
of Japan, and
Does he meet a little girl?
well, this little girl becomes his wife, but like he can't. No. Okay, let me phrase that.
There's no context.
They're the same age.
Illegal.
So, like she's like
She looks a lot younger than
Yes,
him, but
yes.
they're the same age. Okay.
yes. Okay.
like because I think
Like,
he's 16. He's 16 and
Oh,
she's like
wait a minute.
15.
No, boo.
Okay.
I don't want to
Yeah.
see that either.
But
like-
I think I know what you're talking about. It's just in the promotional material. It's like,
But what do you think?
that
It's,
Look how
I can't
young
remember
she
what it's
is.
called. It's just
it says something fairy tale.
Little
like
girl.
that.
okay.
But like this guy, pretty much he's like been
God.
shunned away from his family because he got in a car wreck with his mom and his mom died and he can't use his right arm like dominantly anymore. So he's all, "That's all. You're useless. You get out of this family.
Ambidextrous.
You're not part of this family and everything." And
You're
then
lefty?
like and then like this girl becomes his wife, pretty much like arranged marriage wife, pretty much being paid because her family owes a bunch of debt to his family.
Oh.
But then, like, he's all, like, he's just, like, he's depressed because he's a bum. Like, he's shunned from his family. He's been alone for, like, 3 months in that house. And, like, he's just been reading away. And then she comes and pretty much like a whole light of, like,
becomes the light of his life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
She becomes the right of his life.
But like it's pretty.
multi-tiered.
And I guess it takes place like a historical event because like in the series there's like a big earthquake that happened in Japan back in the day.
There are a couple.
Like it was like a big one.
Yeah.
It was an big earthquake.
A tsunami?
The big one.
The big one.
The big one.
The big
Back
one.
in the 20s.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that was I liked it.
I think I saw just like the basic description of it once, and I put it on my like Anime Planet list of want to watch.
Yeah,
So.
but there's this other one that I saw that's Netflix coming out, where this girl got an arranged marriage, just but kind of like a Cinderella story in a way. And pretty much like this guy's like she gets arranged to this guy, and he's like this guy's tough. He was like from some army person or some shit like that. I don't know the details, but it looked really interesting.
Wow. He's
But like it's being released weekly on Netflix.
Okay.
Like I think the first 2 episodes are already out.
That's why. He still has
So
a
you're watching
subscription
anything
to
with
Netflix.
arranged marriage, isn't it, right now?
It's weird how I ended up like
Is that your trope?
It's like the algorithms recommending stuff you like or something.
So, does
No.
anyone else have any anime? Well,
How about you,
maybe
Brandon?
get to you.
I haven't watched anime since like the school year. So this whole summer I've been
You
watching
know,
non-anime. Sadly.
Carlos
So
was
what was
ready
the
to watch
last
one.
one you were watching on? Hey, don't you bring me up. I'm bringing myself up.
What is the
don't
last one?
speak for me.
I think Spy X Family was the
Oh,
The fuck you say?
Spy Family. Yes, but for those who
You're not gonna like mine, Carlos.
need the X in it, like all my students, even though I tell them all the time, I'm just like, it's a Spy Family. It's just Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, they say Hunter x Hunter.
It's
They all say Spy X
Hunter,
Family,
X
Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter, Hunter.
But yeah, I think like we watched. I think I'm a few episodes shy of finishing season 1 of Spy Family.
Or if you really want to get technical, it's Hunter Cross Hunter and Family Cross Fame. Spy
No,
Cross.
it's not.
How about Spike's family?
the X
that
is
better?
purely
Spix?
decorative. It
What?
is pronounced Hunter x Hunter, and it's pronounced Spy Family.
I almost said it.
I would prefer a slash. That would make more sense to me.
Hey, Brandon,
but that
you
is
watch
what it is.
Futurama, right?
Yes.
Remember that one quote from Bender? The X makes it sound cool.
Oh
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's the only reason why they put that there.
Can we let Tanner speak now?
Wait a minute. Carlos, did you have any anime you want to talk about? That
I
you're
don't know. I
watching?
want to hear what Ramiro said I was watching.
No, I'm not gonna say.
What was
it.
he
No,
watching?
Say it.
What
I
was he
want to
watching?
hear before I say what I'm actually watching.
What is he like? You come home from work and he's just in there in the dark, just like sitting in front of his monitor.
Yeah,
What's he watching? I want to know.
I can't say. It. You were talking about.
God.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh my god, what is he watching?
Okay, well,
I gotta
no,
know.
on
Well,
a side note,
Even if it's
I
bullcrap,
just
I want
realized
to
what
know.
they're talking about. No, I am continuing my journey to watch Hachimi no Ippo.
Oh, that's fine.
And then
okay.
Did you watching a
And then I've been
documentary?
watching Barefoot Grin. Or Gin.
Grin.
Ging.
Barefoot Grinch.
Doctor's right
More
about
likely-
the
but no, I am watching Ippo right now.
Okay.
And I like it.
That's just my luck.
Do you want to?
Shit.
Okay, first of all, I'm denying you from speaking because the thing you were going to talk about, you talked about to me for like a month.
Was it the One Piece?
I
No.
have.
So before you get to that, do you want to tell the people the story of you getting like Tupperware at Walmart?
Oh my
What
god.
happened? What happened?
I am never getting Tupperware at Walmart
You
again.
found a brown recluse.
Okay, so what?
You found a brown
You-
recluse.
You found a spider in the Tupperware.
No, worse.
A scorpion?
A scorpion?
No, it's not a bug.
A
It's not a rat.
snake?
It's not. Shit, it's not an animal.
A condom?
Oh,
A used condom?
I said it's not an animal.
Let him speak.
Excuse me.
Condoms are not. It's a rubber.
Sheepskin. No. Okay,
Imagine.
so at our local
John
con
Cena.
this year, we were lucky enough to have a booth, a gaming booth, where everyone didn't stink. Good job.
Now, when you
everyone.
say we, who do you mean?
We meaning me and my friend and Matt here,
And I was your little gopher boy.
I was there for Sunday.
Sonny.
Yeah.
You
I
very
did.
good.
I did a speed
Did a
run on
great
Sunday.
job.
we should have just stolen his car.
Yeah, Ramiro was there too for like 5 minutes. It was
Hey, I
good.
did a speed run. Everyone was watching me.
He did. His record is 1 hour and 9 minutes, and we have to re-record it because we can't upload it unless we have a valid recording of it.
Yeah.
But technically, he'd be about 25th place. That's not bad in terms of Sonic Adventure.
Nice.
It's
speedrun.
funny because after that he went home and looked up the strats.
Dude,
I can't wait. He's gonna be like at least 3rd place. If he gets good enough, he can do it.
No, I was.
Yeah, and then
He did good. He did. You were there.
And then
Yeah.
he gets 3rd place, and you gotta get 3rd place in 64, Mario.
Oh God.
Oh, that's
never gonna fucking
impossible.
happen.
What is
Well,
this?
it's not impossible. I just had to dedicate my life to
I
it.
know.
It's not
What's
good.
your-
like
wait,
learning
wait,
those
what-
like wall glitches and all
I think
that.
it's the,
like,
the record is like 1 hour 27 minutes.
But
or
what's
so?
No, it's like 36.
36 minutes.
They got it down to like Nothing.
But what I think
Maybe it's not 36.
What I think is weird too.
Anyway,
is
keep
just-
telling your story,
Okay,
and I'll look that
let
up.
me tell you about this Tupperware. So I was getting Tupperware stuff because, one, I want to organize my stuff better because it's just kind of all over the place. I'd rather have it in boxes.
okay. Let me hold on. Sorry to cut
Two.
you off. When you're talking about Tupperware, I was thinking about food.
Well, yes, but bigger.
No, I was thinking you're talking about the Tupperware to put the consoles and stuff, right?
Yeah,
I was
those
thinking
Tupperware.
Basically, big plastic containers.
Containers.
I was thinking of the fucking.
Not little ones.
I was thinking about you were making meal preps or something.
No, I have those. I just haven't used them yet, as you can tell.
No, I thought you lost weight.
Oh, thank you.
Well, finish your story. Then we're gonna tell you the record.
Okay. So Matt and I are in Walmart looking around. We go to the Tupperwares. First off, I get the 3 that I think I want, and I get all the way
To the checkout.
to the checkout. I have the lids. I have everything. We look on the sides, and somebody took off the clamps.
Oh.
And to those of you who steal clamps from Tupperwares at Walmart, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I need the clamps.
For what? For what? The little plastic ears? The only reason you do that is just to be a dick.
My clamps broke. I might somewhere.
Or, and this is the, in case, okay, so if it isn't malice, then what it is that Walmart doesn't stock them right. So they either come bad or they don't have enough clamps.
Or
So what
someone
ends up happening is one didn't have enough clamps, so people just start taking them off, taking them
Oh,
off, taking them off.
Yeah.
And then it just gets to a point where there's none left. And that's that. So I'm hoping that's the case. Otherwise, you freaking klepto dick back. Like, I don't like y'all.
That's fair. That's a dick move.
Sorry, I was about to go into I was about to say some bad stuff.
Okay, anyway.
I just can't understand it.
You know,
It's just
I was
mischievous.
hoping that you were gonna see something in those Tupperware.
Well, wait.
There's
more.
Street reference.
So we go back, and we're trying to find, alternative Tupperwares here. Of course, the ones that I want don't have the clamps on them. I'm like, okay, we just keep striking out. We get to this one. We lift one out of the other, and at the bottom of it is this green, slimy mass.
Oh.
The Grinch visited this Tupperware aisle and took a nasty little shit inside of it.
Is that why you were saying the Grinch earlier?
Yes, that's why
It's
it
the-
reminded me.
I was just like, this is nasty.
Oh, man. That's so weird.
Or I don't remember how you said it. Just drop a Christmas surprise.
Yeah, something like
Christmas
that.
in July, man.
Oh, man.
Anyway,
Jesus
I made sure
Christ.
that they were clean before we used them, but it's just, my God.
So you telling me you put my Xbox in that green goo?
No, we didn't get that
He
one.
didn't get that
We
one.
left
I
it.
know.
He was trying to find one that had both clamps and was clean, and that was a bit of a struggle.
Clamps and clean.
Yes.
Yep.
The Grinch.
And for your information, Tanner,
I just don't want
the
to have
current
shit in my
world
Tupperware,
record for
thanks.
Super Mario 64 All Stars
34?
is 1 hour, 37 minutes, 37 minutes, 35 seconds
Okay.
by Ouija.
Ouija?
By Ouija.
Ouija.
At least that's what's on
Bravo.
speedrun.com.
Is that 120? Is that the 120?
That's 120.
If you want to go for 0, you got 6 minutes, 20 seconds, and
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, 1 star is currently 6 minutes,
0,
57 seconds.
1 star, short.
And that's by
And is
Sugi.
70 37 then?
Let me look.
36?
70.
oh my god, it feels like
Or
Sugi,
just any star? Any percent?
It looks like Sugi has all the other ones besides
any
the 100.
percent zero.
70% or 70 stars is 46 minutes,
There you
41
go.
seconds.
There you go.
And that
70
is
star.
Sugi.
Yeah,
Right
Sugi has them
Yeah.
all except for the
Hey,
Except for
what
the
happened to
120.
cheese? What happened to...
Cheese is currently third place all time with 1 hour, 37 minutes, 50 seconds.
Man,
Yeah.
Tanner knows these guys.
What about Simple?
He is
I know.
Something
Simple?
big cheese.
or simply.
Simply.
He's currently 6th
Shit.
with 1 hour, 38 minutes, and 7 seconds.
He had the record for a while. He's got to get back up there.
I remember that scandal with the
I mean, it's
64.
less than, it's like 40-second difference between him and first.
But you know that's
yeah.
a huge
No,
difference.
I remember a scandal happened with the speedrunning with in 64 Mario.
Oh, yeah?
And so
Yeah.
pretty much this guy was like speedrunning it, and he was getting good, and he's like, because he was trying to train just so he can do it blindfolded,
Jeez.
and then he did good, and everyone was like, they were looking back, and they're like, like they're looking at parts where like parts are moving. So like, how is he knowing that he needs to jump here? How does he know he's already here? Like there was stuff that doesn't make any sense.
Mhm.
And then later he comes on, he's like, man, I was just doing this just for stunt, publicity and stuff.
Yeah, he recorded it
Yeah.
and he acted like he was playing it blindfolded.
Yeah.
That's just scummy.
Yeah.
Something what Tanner would do.
So anyway,
Now I'm picturing you blindfolded, walking play Sonic.
I can never do that shit.
yeah, he's,
Yes.
he's glitting shit through the walls and all that.
Boy, you sound like Eggman.
serious straps.
What?
You sound like Eggman.
No, that was Eggman, yeah.
Yes.
Get
So-
a load of this.
Anyway, Tanner, tell us about the anime you want to tell us about.
Oh my god. So first off,
I'm
I
dead.
learned that Hunter x Hunter was created by the guy who made Yu Yu Hakusho.
Where were you at?
I wasn't.
I mean, I didn't know that.
I didn't know
that's
that.
actually
Where
Did
were
you know that
you
he's
at?
married to the woman who made Sailor Moon?
I did not know
That's
that.
Where were you at? Where were you at?
Under a
Yeah,
rock,
just kidding.
apparently.
No, I'm just kidding.
God,
it's
only
okay.
y'all
No.
can break these mics. That surprisingly, I didn't do anything. It's like, where are you at? So anyway, yes, he's married to her too, and that's so cool.
And he's a
like,
very sick man. Like he gets sick a lot. Like he's
Oh.
You know what the
Oh.
series is actually called, right?
Hunter x Hunter.
Hiatus.
Yeah, hiatus.
Hiatus.
You mean
X.
hiatus?
And he
hiatus.
refuses to like let his assistants like continue on.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, he's got assistants now, and he's actually revived the manga, which I'm actually very excited about. And I wish him good health. Keep going.
Next thing you know, motherfucker was dead.
We got to
Oh,
see what
jeez.
happens.
And then
to
he's
go.
gonna leave the same thing like
Okay.
Like Berserk.
Berserk. Is.
Okay. So do y'all know what Hunter x Hunter's about?
Yes, it's about
I know
this
the
guy
basic-
trying
That's about a
Structure,
kid
yes.
who wanted to be an adventurer like his dad while being hunted down by a pedo clown.
to pretty much.
God, you know more about it than I do. Okay.
And then what's
Yes,
his name? Gone.
his name was Gone with the.
Gone with the wind. And he's trying to look for his dad.
Going,
who left
going,
him
gone.
who left him mixtapes.
Wanted to be a rock cloud rapper?
No, I'll do you one better. He left him PS1 memory cards.
And then he had the first arc is pretty much them getting their licenses. Oh, are you that far?
And then they had to convince
Dude,
them to
I've seen the
convert them
whole
into floppy
anime.
disks.
So yeah,
Up
they're
till
trying.
now.
He's trying to get the.
Oh my god, let me talk about my anime, man.
We know more about the anime than you did.
and I never seen it.
You guys suck.
Damn.
Okay. So I tried getting into it like a long time ago. I couldn't for some reason, just didn't care. And then I read a little bit of the manga.
Tell us more about Hunter x Hunter, Tanner.
All right.
Gone
Well, you
uses rock
see, he
paper
blew
scissors.
Oh, okay.
So what made you want to watch that show?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
So
shit.
I've always kind of wanted
Rude.
to watch it, but because it had like One Piece vibes, and I was like, maybe it's going to be this long adventure, and it's going to be really creative and
and
interesting.
never ending.
And never end. Yeah. Well, technically, it's not over yet.
It's
Yeah.
never gonna be over.
Shit. No. We pray that's not the case. We got to see more going in Killua. Got to go. Got to get.
Oh, is that your ship?
No, he wants the
Yeah.
cloud.
Okay. So it's about this boy named Gon who obviously aspires to be a hunter because his dad was a hunter,
Who abandoned him?
and he's this overly naive, optimistic kid. Like a lot of shonen characters can be.
Like a trope?
Yes. And
My dad abandoned
he
me, so this
goes
shit must be
to
good.
try to become a hunter. Of course, he meets all his friends. He meets the Oreo, the doctor. He meets Kurapika, the edgy clansman who wants to get revenge.
Klansman?
What are you gonna say?
Yes.
Is that the
He's
word?
a man with a clan, or at least he used to have one.
Okay.
He's the last of his clan. Not,
Well, I mean, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
We got rid of the clan, guys.
And he's
There's
got
one left.
He's got red eyes. They glow when he gets mad.
Tell me
Is this the blonde one?
gun?
Yes.
Okay.
With the chain
isn't
fingers?
a woman.
What?
Oh, it's a girl. It is a girl.
Kurapika's not a girl.
Oh, it's a dude.
It's-
Because
I know they're voiced by a woman in both the dub and the sub.
Yeah, I thought it was a
Sorry,
dude.
that
But I
exchange
always
was
thought
really
it was a
funny.
guy.
It's like,
And now
it's a
you're
woman.
confusing me.
No, it's a dude.
It's a dude.
Well, I mean,
That's
it's,
the-
I've confirmed it.
That's the dude with the chain fingers, right?
That's a dude with the genitals. Like, yes. Yes, he's got chains. But we'll get to that.
Oh.
Anyway, Gon
God.
meets all of his friends on the way to the hunter exam.
We're doing
And of course, I think, okay, this is going to be cool. The hunter exam is going to be nice. And the hunter exam was interesting.
I got my
um,
license.
Of course, these kids should not be doing this shit, but
Again, with the kids.
doing
Again,
this
with the
shit.
kids.
I mean,
What is you gonna
you
complain
can
again
either
about?
send them to hunt and capture them, or
Well,
you
no,
can send them
wait
down
a-
to a
who can
hole.
save
One
or
of
change the world.
exam portions is that you literally gotta hunt each other until there's only a couple people left.
So hold on, let me ask you a question.
Like kill, you can kill people.
No, that's not, I get that. What is a hunter in that universe?
A hunter is literally you can be anything you want to be, but a hunter has access to everything.
Because every time I think of a hunter, and again,
It's literally like if you wanted to be a chef, right?
hmm
If you got your hunter's license, you could go around the world looking for the greatest ingredients, the best ingredients.
So you think I could kill every chef out there, learn from them, and kill them afterwards?
Technically, you could, but the thing is that without your hunter's pass, you don't have the resources, nor do you have the access to everything. But if you have it, it's like
I don't even know how they call them hunters. Might as well call them a fucking pass.
privilege
Privilege.
is what it is.
Win privilege.
Get your white
Privilege.
card.
Privilege.
Privilege.
But you still have to earn
Tanner
it.
privilege.
You can die getting this thing, and a lot of people
Do.
So you seen it finished all the what they had for the anime?
I finished everything they had on Hulu, which is technically the whole anime. Yes.
The 2011 anime, by the
Yes.
way.
No, but I was
the
just
new-
laughing because like
yeah. There's no
the,
new
one,
one.
the one scene that everyone
No, but there's
That's the
a
newest one.
1999
I have not
anime.
seen the 1999.
you should watch
one.
that. It's funny.
It looks interesting. I like the animation.
The
style.
color, they're color swap too, isn't they? Like some of the colors of the characters are different. I think the clown looks different.
Oh
the
no,
pedo
I'm just
clown-
picturing Gon being black.
No. Like the clothes and hair.
Whoa.
Because I think the doctor's suit is like different too.
Well, yeah, yes, I'm sure there's some color swap.
But
there.
I don't know. Is every time I see Hunter x Hunter on my feed, it's either two scenes. It's either when he's like with those butlers trying to find that coin, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta cut my eye. Ugh!" Now I can use both eyes. It's the guy behind me who has it.
That's a good summary of that scene.
and then the other one is whenever he gets pissed off and kills that cat lady, or
Oh
like
my
beats the
God, you were like way spoiled there.
That's been 2011. I don't give a crap.
I like how you got right.
Well,
next
that's when
to
that
Mike and
anime
just said,
started, not necessarily when that episode came out. But that manga chapter, assuming it's canon, would have come out,
It is canon.
Yeah.
It gotta
Okay.
be canon.
Okay, so we already know there's spoilers for this show already.
I mean,
As
if
we
you gotta
speak
know, if
about-
you don't know,
I'm trying not to spoil, and you're just like, remember when he kills the cat lady?
when he gets
It's like,
all
oh,
pissed off, he's
shit.
all rock. Oh,
You know that
paper,
if you look at-
scissors.
If you, yes, his special attack is based on rock paper scissors. John Ken, rock.
John Kim Paul.
Okay, you want to know what's even funnier about that scene? And this is major spoilers.
His hairs?
So one of the abilities that these characters can get are called Nen, and basically what he does is make a contract with himself, and basically says, "I want as much power as I can possibly get." So basically, it ages him a lot to where like he's at his peak. So he's like, that's my profile picture on Discord, by the way, is him crying because it's funny. I'll explain that here in just a second. So he's like an adult. He's this fucking ripped, beefy adult, and he's beating the shit out of this cat lady.
With short shorts and the crop top.
Yes.
With long ass
And-
hair floating like a tube.
Of course, that's what he does. It's just John Ken, because I'm watching it dubbed, right? So it's still, the great Erica Mendez, and yeah. After he gets done beating the shit out of it,
I think it was funny how
Killua shows up, and of course Killua is too late because Gon already did the transaction
deed.
with himself, basically. Yeah, so he's already in it's like taking too many steroids, basically.
Then he
with
shrivels
the-
up
just
like
with
a
Nen.
used condom.
And Gon looks over at him and he's crying and he's just like, "Oh, hi, Killua." Just like what the like he's crying, but it's like you just got through beating up like one of the strongest characters in this show, and you're just like, "Oh, sup, Killua." It's like, and of course Killua is still a kid and he's like an adult. It's just, "Sup, Killua." It's like, stop.
Was his voice deep into?
Yes, but it's Erica Mendez, just a little bit pitch shit, and that's it. It's just, "Oh, hi, Killua." It's like, no. Anyway, so I don't know. The show was nothing like I thought it was going to be. It gets stuck in like fighting hell for a long time, where it's just training, fights, which I'm sure a lot of people
Shonen.
like that.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I figured they'd go adventuring sooner or later, and that never happens
Until the very end.
till the very end. Not shitting you.
Oh, dang.
But I do recommend it. It's a good show. It's completely different than what I thought it would be. Yeah, I mean I've already said that. But like,
No, I refuse to watch it.
picture this.
Oh,
No, because I have
Picture
I have a friend that keeps telling me watch it, and I watch it, and I'm just like, I'm
Read
to the
it. Read it.
I'm getting to the point where like, I'm not gonna watch it, man. You're hyping it too much. I'm gonna watch it, and then I'm gonna be like, ew. Like I'm not gonna say this is my opinion. It's ass.
Listen,
But that's not my opinion of it. It's just like maybe one day, but today's not the day.
right. I agree with you. It was one of those like split second decisions that I made.
Because like
I was
it's like how
why
many
the hell
episodes are there?
not?
Like over 100, right?
It's got 6 seasons.
I mean, I already know the whole concept, man.
I'd say about 3.
I mean, I know about the bushy eyebrow princess.
Okay. Oh, you mean? Okay, she's a Gungi master. Okay, it's like chess, but way more complicated. You actually stack pieces.
Yes, I get it.
God dang.
See, look, I know so much about the anime, but like I haven't watched anything of it. I seen that one.
is that you?
Oh, she's blind. I forgot. She's blind.
Oh, why can't I do that? Because I closed my eyes. Motherfucker.
Wow.
You know, get this. This guy is like the apex of fucking creation, right?
Like
Like
talking
he's-
about that turtle looking guy.
No, yeah, the guy who looks like Frieza, but Frieza and Cell
Yeah,
mix them
yeah,
together.
yeah.
This guy, and this is major fucking spoilers. If you really want to watch this, cover your damn ears, please.
First, go ahead later.
This is supposed to be the apex of fucking evolution, but he can't beat her in a fucking game. Like, I guess it's really smart. It's really,
It's like 3D chess.
it's worse than 3D chess.
No, so
But
he's
actually, I don't know.
four-dimensional.
It's just as bad.
He's playing 3D, but the other person's playing 4D.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
my-
like 4D.
Well, no, it's just she's got like snot shit dripping down her nose.
And then that one scene too, I
Her name's
remember
Komugi.
this other one scene where like Kilo was like looking for his sister, and then it shows the pedo clown with Kilo's older brother, and then he was talking about like, I wonder what Kilo. It's like something. With Kilo.
Jesus! Did TikTok just fucking spoil every bit of this show for you?
Yes.
Jeez!
No, let me tell you.
oh god.
No, speaking of TikTok, no, I saw this TikTok page. Like TikTok lets you show photos on the side. So this guy made a page, like a whole photo. It's like things I wish was different. I got spoiled by the quintuplets and I threw my fucking phone across the fucking
He just got spoiled this week for that too.
Well, I spoiled myself. He didn't spoil himself. He wasn't trying.
and I was like, no fuck you.
Me too, man.
I was like, makes sense a little bit, but no fucking way.
Then no, it makes sense when you think about it. It really does.
It's kind of funny you're talking about it. Watch, it's gonna pop out later tonight on my feed.
Because one
I
was
told you.
It's
I
not-
found out a
it's
long
not.
time ago,
Me
and I
too.
told you I knew, and you were like, "Tell me," and I told you.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying the fact that they're talking about it's gonna pop out.
Oh,
Because
okay.
half
was-
the time,
I was-
the videos that he watches on TikTok somehow end up on my feed.
I was
Yeah.
pissed. I was like,
But y'all live in the same house, same IP address. It's like, TikTok.
Spoiler: he chooses one of them.
Shit!
No shit.
I would have been surprised if like this, random other chick appears and he gets with her.
I'd rather have that than anything at this point.
I'm sure people will be mad, but at the same time,
That'd be like
tropes. I hate tropes where it's like there's a destined love, and one of them is one of the girls, and he has to figure out who, and then get with her.
Is it actually the mom? Does he marry the mom?
It becomes stepfather.
God.
But even though you didn't watch the first season,
I watched the first season.
she's dead.
Well, I
No, she secretly was
I haven't
alive.
seen the second season, so I was like, what if she
She
wasn't
came
actually
back.
dead or?
But she came back.
She came back. She rose from the grave.
Okay, do you have anything else to say about Hunter x Hunter, Tanner, other than it's just been blowing your mind and how you keep talking to me about it?
It's interesting.
Will you keep talking about it?
He
I-
keeps talking like
What?
every time he's talking about Hunter, he's like, "I can't believe Hunter x Hunter, man."
So
And
it's like me with the jokes though. Like he's like that right now.
kind of, yeah. And then you show me the example of how
Y'all are
the
speaking to me as if I'm dead. Oh yeah, he was like that.
He was such a good man.
you gave me the example like the narrator just like narrating the most
No.
basic weird shit.
Listen. Okay. Ramiro's like, I'm gonna get me an Oreo blast at Sonic.
I'm gonna give you an Oreo blast at Sonic.
You didn't have to say it. I was gonna do.
Oh, you're looking at me like that. Like you said the same thing.
As he
It's
took
like
the
one of those shows.
spoonful
It's like that
of
trope with the
Oreo.
narrator says
God
something to the camera.
Damn it! Let me speak.
You're the
Let me
narrator.
narrate your life. You see, the Oreo Blast was the only Blizzard they had available that day. Fucking Dairy Queen, goddammit. The only blast they had available at Sonic because the shipment of chocolate didn't actually make it in due to an accident that Ramiro didn't know about.
But
But now,
Oreo's chocolate though.
because he had the chocolate, there were going to be some serious ramifications in his life. He
gonna have
didn't know
diarrhea.
that the decision he made that day would be his last.
Yo, boy, you got the Oreo cookie blast. Huh?
That's all we got, man.
Better than the Grimace.
And Grimace shake.
He had to go to Sonic that day. I have to go to Sonic that day.
No, this is what you should have said. They ran out of the black. They ran out of Oreo, so he
Are
went
you
to make
changing
the.
my narrative here?
Yes, we are.
Yes, it said
Just like you do to
Get
us.
out of here!
Instead of
You get
saying
out-
that,
And then Carlos died.
no.
Joke's on you. I'm immortal.
And then he
Let me-
died again.
Let me finish the narrative.
Immortality.
Let me finish
Then
the
you were
narrative.
launched into space and became an asteroid. There you go.
And destroyed the humanity.
And then
The humanity.
the end. Let me see the narrative. Then he went to McDonald's to get the new Grimace shake,
And then he went to Mexico, and it turned yellow.
and then Grimace appeared out of nowhere.
The fucking
Yo,
filter.
soy
Okay,
Grimace.
for 1 second there, I understood the reference of the Mexico filter. I thought you meant the Grimace shake turned yellow.
I was thinking that too, but I was like, oh no,
It's like he drove over the border and the
Mexico
purple
filter.
turns yellow. I was like,
That's
why did this
Yeah,
happen?
that's what I was thinking.
Anyway,
I had a
it's hard
friend.
to explain. Like, it's just the narrator drones on and on and on and on. Yeah, you had a friend, great.
So
You
it's
had-
like,
you
no,
had a friend who
exposition
turned yellow?
through the
No, he was
narrator.
in New York whenever whenever New York was yellow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought it was like
Oh,
I was
the
there.
smoke from Canada.
Yeah, he said it only lasts like 3 days.
only.
Like the smoke and
That's
stuff.
still not great.
But it made it seem they made it seem worse. Like it was like weeks.
Yeah.
This is day 56 with the orange filter.
jeez.
Anyway,
And then he took a breath of the smoke, and the smoke filled his lungs.
that's a trope
But
too.
then
Long
he
narration.
used his nen to
Yeah.
create a coat in his lungs so that he could breathe.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the fact that he didn't die from inhaling the smoke. But instead of showing you that, I'm going to tell you that because you have to understand that if he didn't coat his fucking lungs and his power, that he'd be dead right now.
That's like freaking Black
And then
Clover.
they explain it again later.
It's like fucking Black
weird.
Clover's narration at the beginning. He said they recapped the episode and well, at first they're like there was once a wizard king who defeated the big monster.
I'm a wizard king who defeated the big monster. Yes,
said-
he is.
But oh dang, I was gonna say something. I totally forgot.
The stream is sponsored by the Shadow Government.
The stream or the podcast?
This stream, yes, this audio stream, this podcast.
You want to play the sound?
It's a
No.
live. podcast.
Technically, it could be live.
Oh god.
It's live for whoever's listening.
Maybe we should consider that. Maybe we should like stream on Twitch like our live podcast episode.
Oh,
See
like,
how that goes.
oh yeah, like Toriko's narration at the beginning is always the same. He always says like one random food that's like it is found deep in the jungles of chocolate Noga Noga.
Uganda.
And there's the gourmet age. Anyway,
Of bacon.
you want to talk
Okay,
about?
are you at peace
think
with
so.
what you want to say about Hunter x Hunter?
Hunter x Hunter's a good show. I just expected it to be more adventure-y and it's just kind of stuck in shonen hell.
I think
But it's pretty creative.
I don't know this for sure. I think the 99 series is a bit more like that because they had less material, so they did more filler arcs where it's more like adventure-y comparatively. I
I
don't know
think
that
the
for
later
sure.
arcs are going to be.
Yeah.
It's just he hasn't made them yet. But it is interesting. Hisoka's interesting. The Zoldyck family are interesting. I mean, the whole Chimera ant arc. My God.
And
The
then Gon
chimeras.
shriveling up.
And their ants.
Well, he shrivels up after he roids out.
I know. That's the whole point of the other arc. It's just Killua.
Killua! Just Killua.
And then when Killua breaks the shit out of that girl's neck.
And then Killua breaks the shit out of that girl's neck.
So then
You
by
didn't
that,
see that clip? You know what I'm talking about?
I just don't remember him saying it like that.
No, it just happened.
Watch him break the shit out of this
This is the
girl's
last
neck.
Hunter clip. This is, so pretty much like this. He's fighting. What are those freaking humanoid things?
Chimeras?
Chimeras. And then like one of them's looking at us. I'm gonna beat. He's like pretty much. I'm gonna whoop your ass, little boy. And then like it shows her POV, and then all of a sudden her head's like looking at the back, and it's like him with his legs breaking her neck like all the way around.
And using his quick speed,
That sounds
he
cool.
uses his leg to break her neck.
Is it MA or is it 14?
Hulu.
That is
I
one
thought it
thing
was
I've
fine.
always heard about is that
It's pretty.
on the surface it feels
violent.
very
Kiddish.
kiddie, but then it actually is very dark and serious.
Yeah, because like there's a whole arc with the kid. The dude would change on his finger. Like the way he takes out these bad dudes is like really gruesome.
Mm.
Like not Hellsing gruesome, but like just like, whoa.
You know, the best part of the show is when
The narrator goes,
a little
chocolate shake.
a little boy was protecting his younger kid sister.
Okay, I'm doing it.
And then like a few minutes later, they got fucking eaten. There you go.
So
That's the show. But it's okay.
On that note-
they're reincarnated. They're reincarnated.
On our
That's fucking chimera ants.
Like fucking kite.
our one man.
Shut the fuck up! How do you know? How does he know?
You popped off the mic.
What the fuck?
What did I miss?
How do you know about Kite?
Who's Kite?
What do you know about Kite?
They lost the cat girl.
Who's
You,
Cat?
okay, but you know what happened.
Is he talking about the dude with the long hair?
Yeah, the
Oh, yes! I love that part. He's like, it's okay. But he's dead now. Look at his head.
And then he gets broken.
I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, so God goes attached with this one character. And then the cat lady I was telling earlier pretty much like rubs it in his face that I killed him.
I
there.
killed Kite, your favorite
Even
best
though like
friend.
she promised him like you keep him alive,
It's
he does his one
okay.
thing.
And is that why he roids out to kill
Yes.
her?
Yes.
Oh my god, we only saw him for 2 fucking episodes. It doesn't really matter, but damn you.
But like all the
Oh.
summaries about that part is like they were like BFFs out of nowhere.
And then he gets brought back.
That's a fucking ugly creature.
Fuck you both. How do you know so
Hey,
much about this
Tanner,
show?
this is entirely your fault for bringing up Hunter. I wanted to talk about it, but that's not even our topic.
Threads ruined it for me.
Listen,
Secretly reviewed Hunter x Hunter without you guys knowing.
what I think is worse is that I sat and watched the whole show.
Well,
And these 2
fuckers-
motherfuckers
We're just watching it up.
absorbed it by proxy and just like, I love that part. What the fuck? How do you know? And you know too much too. Fuck you both. How do you? No, seriously, how?
Okay,
How?
I watched the YouTube video of like this guy like okay, so I already watched Naruto and this guy was doing like a whole summary about it. He was making a comedy because like he was all like when he got to the pain, he was all Naruto with his other powerful speeches. And then like he had one about like it was like Naruto in under like 21 minutes. And he made one for Hunter x Hunter.
Oh shit.
And then I watched that, and that was like years ago though. And then now, like recently, like they've been popping up on my Twitter feed and TikTok.
Oh. Well, there you go, folks.
And then like people will be
You
like,
don't even have to watch the show anymore.
even like people on TikTok make like these videos to stitch on. It's like, what's the most powerful scene you've seen in anime? And usually it's that Gon one. It's like, look, baby, it's Jesus.
What the fuck? You know what it sounded like you just said?
What?
Milk peepee Jesus. Well, I have to do it now.
So speaking, you know that's
Jesus.
But you know what I call that? What Gon did? I call that an ass pulling, and that's a trope. And speaking of which,
Our topic today is about
Hunter x Hunter.
no.
Hunter
Trope.
Cross Hunter.
It's about anime tropes that we do not like.
Well, I don't like the trope that you get to watch a show without watching it.
It's a popular.
What happens to Kite Carlos?
We all know what happened to him.
He got digested.
Gets reincarnated as a kid, as a baby.
Not a fucking baby.
They gave it a name. He's like, that's not my name. My name is Kate.
Okay, can we stop talking about Hunter x Hunter now? I feel like we spent like.
Oh my god, y'all's fucking like, y'all are entertaining me right now because I just like I can't talk to them about the show really. And you guys are just like, you're like quoting it. I don't know. Give me your best impression of Kurapika.
I don't remember. I was watching Jap. It's been forever, man.
Why the fuck is this guy like? Ooh, look at me. I'm kite.
Oh.
That's not my name.
Anyway, we're talking about tropes today. We'll start off for Brandon since he's being the quiet or what? What trope do you not like, Brandon, or you like?
Like or don't like?
I mean, one that I just got reminded of earlier that I don't like is when characters say their name. Like, they have to name their attacks. And I just feel like
What's
that's
wrong with
just-
that?
I don't know. It's kind of dumb. Like, I'm doing this powerful attack in slow-mo, and I'm going to say its name, and it's like, who's that for? Like,
The audience.
yeah,
That's
literally.
No,
that's-
my
that's
thing with that
fourth
is
breaking.
I don't mind attacks having names. It's just when they like call it that, I'd rather it be like an inner narrative as opposed to them screaming it.
Yeah,
I mean,
would
I
agree with
feel.
that.
I
yeah.
don't know. I just feel
It's
like
like this move is
Sorry,
called this,
Tanner
but
is
you don't
holding
have to
his
say
hand
it
up.
when you do it.
Don't
Scoot
worry
about nada. That's it. That's all I got.
I just said the owner. But what? That's like a shonen thing, though, isn't it? Like mostly shonens that do that.
Is that which triple round?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Kamehameha, man. You won't get that famous
Yeah.
lines. Like I get it,
Are
but
we
like
on
also
number
the
10?
same.
Number
Like
15.
if it's a big attack, like the big final blow, I get it. You can say it all you want, but like if you keep saying it, like I know, like Rasengan,
I know, it's like literally every single one time he does it.
But see, the thing is he only does it once. He just multiplies himself like 500 times, and they all say it at the same time.
No, he's repeated it himself.
Yeah.
I mean,
Scoot.
that is kind of.
I don't know, but my tropes I really don't like are the ass pulling, like just plot armor.
Plot armor.
Yeah.
Outgoing.
Yeah.
Like like with the recent ones, like Demon Slayer. Like we all seen season 2, right?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
You know,
Well,
how-
we reviewed it. What are you talking about?
yeah. So, I'm sorry. There's some people in this room
That
that
were
just
not
like
here.
watching it on Twitter.
Oh.
What are you talking? Carlos is about to fucking. We're going to have to give him a C-section.
What?
Anyway,
Oh my god.
like whenever that scene where he's fighting that lady and like he's on the brink of death. Like,
Yeah.
I can't breathe. Oh no! And all of a sudden,
And then I can.
and I can summon fire. Kill it with fire.
Now, one thing I will say that about that, again, I didn't think I'd be the defender, but for Demon Slayer at least, it's always I always felt like it's clear that he's not normal.
Mm-hmm. But
Even among like abnormal Demon Slayers, it's like you know there's something more with him, but it's also just it hurts the narrative of the struggle because you know what's happening
Yeah.
and it happens.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And some people like it. I mean, not to go too off track, but it's like, some people are like, no, that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be fantastical like that. And he's the protagonist, and protagonist. The whole point, especially in shonen, is to overcome difficult odds.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that.
But it's like my counter to that is there's better ways to do it. I think.
I mean, like, I think the way they did it was like with the first arc of Naruto, with like the Zabuza arc in the bridge,
Yeah.
because that's pretty good. I mean, like, yeah, he has the 9 tails, but like his Fairy Punch, the first time he's using it, like, it's out of control and everything like that. It's like you don't know what the thing is, so it's like it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. And we talked about the Rasengan, but like my favorite, like I said before, my favorite arc in the original Naruto is the arc with him and Jiraiya when they go off trying to find Tsunade and he learns the Rasengan.
And even though
Because he has to do a workaround for it. Because, it felt like in most shonen, he just work hard and have it done in a week.
Yeah.
He has to jerry-rig it. And I
Because
like
he's
that.
so-
And even when he does use it, it's not like,
successful.
it's not that successful. It just technically is that. And you could argue it hurt himself more because it's so cumbersome to do at first. So I like that. That was the kind of,
Build up.
build around for that. But there would be later in Naruto abandon that concept. But again, there's people who disagree with me for that. But
That's evidence that Naruto worked for it and wasn't handed to him.
In that instance, yeah.
Yeah.
There's multiple instances.
But the person who taught him was a leftover from his dad, so if his parents
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He found him by accident.
Floppy seconds.
he wanted to, he didn't fight.
No,
by
no,
accident.
Naruto was no Naruto
He knew
thinks
who
it was an
Naruto was.
accident.
But he didn't give a shit.
Eh.
He kind of gave a shit, but not really.
That's the problem. Is that Naruto? Well, it's dumb. Well, to dissect
Plot
Naruto,
hole.
I guess. Well, not necessarily plot holes. It's just the problem with Naruto in itself is that they started the trope of he's just the disowned. He's the outcast guy.
You got a
He
demon
was.
in him.
But there's no reason for him to be the outcast guy.
You got that dog in him.
And that's why I feel like that
Fox
narrative was thought up, after the fact when essentially, they don't have monarchy, but Naruto is like the prince of fucking Konoha.
Yeah, but nobody gives a shit.
He's from
He's not treated
distinguished
like one.
families. There's no actual real
He sure
reason
as
for
hell
him
ain't
to be
treated like
True.
one.
Yeah, like when that.
No, but that's
I'm gonna die on the hill that Naruto worked for. I don't give a shit.
No, that's the problem with it. Is like
So-
he should have actually come from nothing,
Are you talking about the
I agree.
but he didn't.
Are you talking about the reincarnation part?
Not even that. It's just
What
like
the fuck?
he's the fourth Hokage-san. He's
His
one of the
mom-
last Uzumakis.
Yeah.
There's no reason for his life to have been the way it was. Because not only is Saratobi bad because he didn't do what he was saying he was doing, but it's dumb that adults in this military dictatorship can't tell their children that, he just has one of our weapons.
He's the esteemed prince
Yes, and it should have been
and a weapon.
his isolation should have been a different narrative, not just like, oh, you're a freak, we don't like you, you could be dangerous.
Yeah,
It
freak.
should be he's put on the pedestal, and actually, it's been so long.
Yeah,
but
like all the other
that-
fucking tailed beasts.
in that-
almost.
in that movie
That was
where
okay.
like they reverse what happened to them, like Sakura's
was
parents are
cool.
the one who dies, and
Love
Naruto's
that.
parents are the ones who are alive.
Yes.
She wasn't reviled, if my remembrance right. She wasn't reviled, but it was a different kind of isolation
Yeah.
where it was like
She was just lonely.
she was only because she was a pedestal.
Yes.
And they were like, you are, beyond us. Your parents are basically royalty. They saved the day. We all want to be your friends, but we're still distant from you. That should have been how Naruto was secluded. And I think if that had been how it was from the beginning,
It would have been better.
the narrative and how it's interwoven would have worked a lot better. Saratobi is, like I said, I think Kishimoto was making it a bit up as he went along, and he
Yep.
changed his mind about things.
Yep.
And that's why.
like any other story, right?
But he still earned it.
Yes and no.
Yes.
There's a bit of both.
Like
There's
Yeah.
a bit of too much of protagonist going on, but also he did work hard for it. But also the reincarnations didn't need to be a thing.
They didn't.
He and Sasuke should have been their own things instead of like,
Own
you-
godmen.
through time you will always have this battle and you are this generation's blah blah blah. And it's like
Oh,
that was
okay.
not needed in the slightest.
Well, I mean, it's not like you hyped it up from the very fucking beginning.
But yeah, that is, I guess you could say that's another trope, is like the destiny.
Oh yeah.
It is
Which
my
I think-
destiny.
Destiny.
I'm not even like so
destiny.
humongously opposed to it. It's just it can be done very badly
You
and
say humongous?
humongous.
Oh, sorry. We're
It
just
can-
a bunch of meme lords over here.
Not me,
Not you.
not me.
What are your fake meme lords?
Yeah, I'm fake meme lord.
You infiltrate?
Yeah,
That
I
was
mean
my
it's better than being a
organization.
fake weeb. So
That's true. I know one of those.
yep.
Imposter.
I
for
hear they
listening.
come from Kansas. The fake weebs.
Yeah.
That's the home of fake weebs. Anyway.
Kansas. More like it.
Yes.
Kansas.
God,
I
we're
thought it would
just
be
like-
Ohio.
No, it's Kansas.
Ohio.
Oh,
No, those are the real weebs.
Real weebs
They
of
renamed
Ohio.
their state a Japanese saying just to show the weebness.
Ohio.
Yes. Anyone else got some tropes they want to talk
Yeah,
about?
come on, man. We can't just keep
'Cause I have
throwing
another
inside
one that-
jokes.
Yeah,
If
let's
you
see.
guys-
Well,
the resurrections
Of what?
of bringing someone who's dead back.
Yes.
Let's bring back them Hokages again.
Let's bring Kite back.
I would
Let's
say
bring Kite back.
I'd say that's like
I
ice
wish
bully.
Goku was back.
to a degree. I don't know. It can. That's another one where
Hey,
it
it's
can,
Goku.
I think, be done well, but also it can hurt a lot, and it hurts the impact of death in your series. Like that's happened with Dragon Ball, of course.
But see, but
Like,
that-
well, if you go back in the original
rigged.
Dragon Ball series, when Krillin and Roshi fucking die for the first time, it feels like a big fucking deal. Even though you know the Dragon Balls exist and they're probably gonna be brought back, that hasn't happened yet, so it's a big deal.
well, it's a bitch to get him.
Because you don't know if they
Yeah.
happened yet.
But
Yeah,
they
they
just
Chaozu
have the radar,
died too.
right?
Chaozu died as well.
So
And
Chaozu
so it's
died
like-
twice?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
What? Going.
And they And of course, they end up abusing. They abuse them, bringing back the Dragon Balls. Death itself in Dragon Ball becomes meaningless because it's like he goes to the other plane of existence, he comes back, and it's like
Unless
you
you
just
kill
keep
the
going.
dragon.
But
Anyway.
then like there's another dragon, there's the Namekian balls, and then the Universal balls, and all that.
Super balls.
So it's like Death.
Super balls.
Super balls.
So Death like stopped mattering in Dragon Ball, and that's a series where I feel like it's done too much.
But what was that one trope you were saying?
Oh, my other trope that I'm
Super
thinking about
balls.
of the childhood friend being the love interest.
You don't like that?
Ooh, that's my favorite.
Well, no, it's more not necessarily that the childhood friend losing, but anytime they win. That's
So you
not
have a problem when
necessarily
they win.
Yes, that's not necessarily a trope, but it's like, okay, I'm
Poor
6
Yui.
years old and you're 6 years old. I decided I love you, and then if I don't get with you, then a travesty has happened.
You know,
Like,
Oh,
you are-
that's stupid.
You are too fucking no.
Are you
It's
talking
like,
about yandere's now?
no, I'm just saying like
You like
anytime where it's like
They
the
make a
romance, the pact.
yeah.
The romance starts when you're like fucking 7 years old, and then that thing is supposed to have actual weight when you guys are older. And it's like, shut up, you're 7 years old. You didn't fall in love with them.
You're ugly.
You're
now.
not old enough physically, mentally. You're not experienced the world enough to form what I would think of like an actual romance with another person that matters when you're that young. But so
Right.
many animes and things in general romanticize childhood love, the childhood friend, and it becomes something that, is expected. And then when it doesn't happen, it's, this tragedy. And then when it does happen, I feel like, you basically married your fucking sister.
You know who did that?
Because
Right?
that's the kind of
You know
thing
who
that
did
it
that,
feels like. It's like when you're that young, that's the only kind of love that you could possibly actually understand. It's like it's more
familial.
like it's more like platonic
yeah.
family love, and I can get with that. Like when it's like you have a friend that long, and you love them, but it's not like a romance.
Right.
And the series I think of a lot that grinds my gears, and none of you have seen it, or maybe you've watched it on TikTok.
Maybe we have.
Is True Tears.
Nope, I never seen.
I haven't seen that.
Wait, you told me about that.
I told you about it. And a bit of spoilers for True Tears. Maybe we'll review it eventually.
Yeah.
But basically, the concept of that is there's a guy, and he has that childhood friend, and he fixed her sandal when they went to the festival, and they were 6 years old, and now we love each other. And pretty much, there's a wrench thrown into his plan of getting with her. So he tries to get with another girl, and she falls for him. And then that wrench goes away, and now he can get with childhood friend. So
Sounds like
he
school days.
abandons her to get with childhood friend.
Sounds like school days.
No, but
He's not a player though.
No.
As far
it-
as you know, watch
it
the
made me
anime.
very, very angry. And there's a lot more going on. But that is the summary of what happens in True Tears. He picks childhood friend because childhood friend. I never bought the romance for a second. It's basic bitch ass sucky romance, and he pretty much abandons this character that we have been introduced to, and we've seen their relationship from the beginning. We decided when we were 7 we should be together,
That reminds me of a.
and I hated it. And anytime anime or really any work of fiction tries to tell me that because you liked each other when you were 6, that needs to be maintained, it annoys me.
No, it reminds
I
me of
agree.
a. When you talk about that childhood, the only one anime I can think of is My Girlfriend's a Gal, because like he has a childhood friend. They made the pack, but the main character doesn't want it because he sees her as a sister, like you were saying, like
Yeah.
a sister.
You.
And it goes back to the thing is like if you don't get married or anything by high school or something like that,
By
we can-
high school.
like
shit.
if you're like a loser or like in high, like yeah, it's a comedy, okay?
Just walks
Yeah.
up to him. It's like, you fucking loser.
And then like he's like, no, it's never gonna happen because he's like, it's never gonna happen. But like, and then like,
It happens.
oh yeah, he is a loser.
No,
But like she, like,
But he can pull in the
so
gals.
she's trying to like seduce him, like like let's get together and stuff. And he's like, no, I see you as my sister, because even at the first time you meet her, he's all he's like pretty much
Stupid
telling her like
fucking loser.
treating her like a sister and everything like that.
yeah.
And then and the other ones too, I don't like tropes is about romance.
Does he get with her though? at the
No,
end?
no, no.
Okay.
No.
He's
But
with,
like in the anime, or just
Spoilers.
like eventually you get with her. as
no,
manga.
no.
Spoiler.
He's really in love with the girl that gal and the.
Okay, so but it's still that of like you're saying, it's still the plot device of childhood friend. Therefore,
Yeah.
there should be she longs for
Yeah.
him.
She
And I feel like that's a
Loses.
disservice to a lot of female characters, honestly.
Yeah.
Because it's like
But then
their character
Who's
becomes
losing?
I long for
Loser.
protagonist
You're a loser.
coon.
Yeah, but like the
Yeah.
the thing I think you do different is because she realizes like the pack is broken because
Yeah.
he has a girlfriend now. It's
Mm.
not. He still loves her. She still loves him, but like she knows that he will never love her.
Okay.
I mean, they could.
But but any of those animes, she's still gonna do the try her.
Yeah.
Try the dirty.
Another trope.
But the anime that makes me mad about other
I
animes
was
is
gonna
like
say, Matt.
Wait, let Ramiro
Let him
finish.
finish.
it works. In some tropes it can work. Like okay, so it's like I have two animes. That my girlfriend's a gal, and this other one I was telling you, 3D Real Girl.
Yes.
So with that
3D
one,
real girl?
because like
3D Rail
because
Girl?
like no, so they pretty much start dating at the first episode, but like
Yeah.
he only asked her out for perviness and stuff like that because he's like his friend's like, oh, she's a perv, she's a gal, so she'll do dirty things and stuff like that.
She's easy.
Yeah. Turns out she's not. She's like she just likes to dress up like that.
Okay.
But like I just like sometimes like at the beginning, you know, it's like it's just for like that's for lust. So it's just like, but then now it's trying to build into like a real romance.
Relationship.
Wholesome.
I mean, I think it does a good job, but like it's just like at the beginning, it's just like built on lust, and I don't really like that.
But
Pure.
I mean,
lust.
again, I'm the defender apparently of
Stop defending it. Just let it die.
no, like
But then the other thing that makes,
but I like that idea of like, of course, you know, high school guys are gonna be like, oh, you
Yeah.
know, but
but no, he
if
was
something positive comes out of that, I feel like that's a good narrative.
yeah.
Though.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, but like it's
Yeah.
just like it's just the
He
based on it. It's
matures.
just, his friends pretty much you can have sex with their homie.
Yeah,
That's the
I understood. Ramiro.
yeah. But the other trope I don't like about that too is just like when all these other girls are like, I want him now since he's seeing he's
Oh,
dating.
okay.
That's another trope I hate too. But like with 3D Girl, so they start at the beginning too. But what this one's different is this guy doesn't like the girl because he's like she thinks he's popular. She's like because he's a nerd. He's like pretty much an otaku.
Mm.
Like he doesn't like dealing with outside world. He's not his comfort zone. He doesn't like.
Yo, homie,
He thinks
let's
like
fuck.
pretty girls are like just think they're full of them and stuff like that.
Full
But
of
like
themselves.
she's like, well, let's date and let's talk, and then it actually blooms into like a real relationship and stuff. I like it that way.
Okay.
Because at first he was like, no, you don't like me. I don't like, and like he really it changes
Yeah,
him too.
I
It
do.
changes him as a character in person. Sees the world differently.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like women.
That reminds me a bit of My Dress Up Darling.
Wow.
I still need to
Oh.
watch that.
You haven't watched it?
I have
I
not.
thought you did.
No,
Okay.
I want to, but I
Okay.
have not yet.
Like how it
Um,
changes his view, like how he's a shunning,
A little bit, but more of the aspect of
or how
like
Grandpa thinks he's a pervert.
well, his not to give too much away, but it's like, you know, in his own mind, it's like he doesn't view anything of it as a romance, but like anyone else on the outside is like, clearly she likes you, kind of thing.
Nah.
But his thing is like he's you know, there's no way she can like me, therefore I won't interpret this as romantic, kind of thing. Even though it's like, yeah. Well, I guess
I mean,
you could say
She's
I
not
guess,
DTF. Come on.
I guess
no,
you could say that's
not
another
me.
trope that is just like of like, you know,
The
he's,
blindness of love.
yeah.
But see,
That's
like
another
that one,
trope.
I like it in that one because he's not like she's not giving signs like, oh, I really want you, I really
Yeah.
want you. It's just like, you know,
Subtle.
It's
Subtle,
not. It's
yeah.
not too
From what I've
crazy over the top.
because like
yeah.
there's still
Subtle.
hints like she is falling for him, and then like he's starting to pick the idea like, okay, you know,
yeah.
but like it's not like Baku and Test. That one,
I
that one's
haven't seen
oblivious.
it,
That one's
so-
oblivious. That's like there's scenes in there like they're fucking confessing their love to him. Like there's two girls in there.
That's nice.
They're confessing his love to him practically throughout the whole show, and he's just oblivious.
He's
Because he have to make he's the dumb kid at the freaking in the class.
what?
he's the
what kid?
dumbass.
He's not the brightest guy in there.
Call him a dipshit. It's fine.
And well, I mean, back to My Dress Up Darling a bit, because I guess you could say I don't know if it's a trope, but I've seen it in stuff that I feel is kind of annoying to me. It's like when the series clearly has the narrative of these are the two characters involved in the romance, and there's another character that falls in love with him.
I don't like that.
When it that needless romantic triangles,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a bit of that in My Dress Up Darling.
Who's the other group?
The short cosplayer.
Oh,
chick.
Short
the sister.
cosplayer.
Yes.
Mm.
She starts to like him, and I'm like, you could have just been friends and have this cool friend relationship, but of course another girl has to start falling in love with it.
Yeah, and then
That kind of thing. So that's like the only knock I can remember against that whole series.
yeah.
Just a
And then
dog.
another series that happened in was
Can you knock Clannad about it?
Komi-san.
Call me son. What's that? That's
The one who can't speak because he's too nervous.
communications.
Ring Girl.
Komi-san can't communicate.
Ring Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
Basically, like in that one, it's another one where it's like clearly the narrative in the story is the romance between Tadano, I think his name was, and her, and then another chick is introduced and she likes him, and it's like this was, I guess, you can only have jokes for so long. You need some actual drama in there, but it's like, yeah, I didn't like that.
You know, there's actually 2 romance animes I really think that's up there. Maid Sama. Have you seen Maid Sama?
No, but I know a decent amount about it.
Yeah, like,
I've
well,
had to
like,
use it a lot
I
in
haven't
trivia.
seen Maid Sama, Ramiro.
Yes. On Twitter?
I have not.
But like, I think that's like
Brandon,
because
have you
it
seen
actually
it?
builds up.
I have
to
not.
It.
What
'Cause
about you, Carlos?
I've always wanted to see it,
I have
although
not.
I do know like basically the structure of it all. So
And then the other one is it's one of your animes that you like. I Say I Love You. Is that what it's called?
Oh, yeah, Say I
Well,
Love
they
You.
bond over a cat.
I love
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was good. I like that one.
That sounds cute.
That's a good one.
It is a good anime.
You mean like they meet because there's like a cat in the street?
Well,
or
she's
something?
like she
oh,
she transferred
pretty.
to school because she was bullied as a kid, right, or something like that.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And then,
so,
like, And then this new guy, she meets this guy
yeah.
because she doesn't trust no one. She doesn't like
she's
making.
kind of a loner.
She doesn't want to make friends because she had like a bad experience as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like
Insert popular hot guy.
yeah, and then like
But he
she finds a
likes
bad kitty
cats.
that's like beat up on a, and like they build the box together and he's helping and everything like that. I feel like it still is going. I feel like there's more to it after the
That
anime.
sounds so cool though. We gotta take care of this cat.
Oh,
Yeah.
can I say back to another trope I don't like?
Sure.
Yeah.
And again, it's one of those where I don't know if you can define it as a trope because it's not so widely used. And we mentioned it earlier, but I don't like it anytime where like the childhood promise is made and it's one of the girls and he has to figure out who. Even though there's only 2 series I can think of where that happened.
What?
It's Quintessential Quintuplets.
Yes.
And the other was Nisekoi. If any of you remember that series.
No.
Okay. It was a bit older now. I think it was like in 2011, 2012-ish. But the basic plot of Nisekoi.
Is that the one with that infamous blonde tsundere?
Yes.
Oh,
Infamous
God.
blonde.
And also,
tsundere.
before you go into that, I actually have to go because my wife works really early in the morning and she
wife?
doesn't want me to wake her up really late. So
Okay.
I will have to step out for the rest
My
of this. So I
wife?
apologize.
No, it's okay. Everyone say goodbye to Brandon.
Goodbye, Brandon.
He will be
Trope,
missed.
Brandon. Give us one
My
more trope.
wife.
Throw him up for Brandon.
Throw up the
Goodbye,
fingers.
Brandon.
He's a good boy. He's
Yes.
gonna go clean up his stuff.
He's the only one of us with a wife, so it's like
My wife.
my wife.
You're trying to make us look like shit or what?
Brandon, burn the coffin.
I'm
Hey,
in that
hey.
pot with you.
We're
I'm not
gra-
saying.
We are on the grind. We're on the Sigma grind right now. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Trying to make that-
Anyway.
that bank.
Don't talk about red pill on this podcast. We don't
Oh.
need
I
it.
did. I say
We-
red pill. I said Sigma. There's
We
a
don't need
difference.
another red pill podcast
It's
here.
Sigma. There's a difference. Huge difference.
Anyway,
we have this
Hey,
Speaking
did-
of tropes.
hey, did you know you don't have to pay off your debt? You can just pass it on to someone
You
else.
can just
Do
not-
that.
dude,
Hey,
I saw that.
it's
Dude.
not
I was
bad.
like,
What?
I was all like, this guy's all.
You just
credit
keep
card
charging
companies,
your credit
when
card
they
like
get,
this.
get a third party to get you, you don't owe him nothing. You know, I was like, dude,
There,
Yeah, you're
there was a
passing
guy
it
on
on.
the podcast because the trope is like, oh, guys just start a podcast and they give advice and they don't know what the hell they're talking about. And that was one of them. He said when a credit card company passes on your debt, oh, it's beyond you now. You don't have to actually pay that, which is completely false.
and, so, and then there's this one guy, like he makes a TikTok page. Sorry to go off track, but like he's pretty
Okay.
much like he's making skits of like fake podcasting and shit like that, saying
Yeah.
like stupid shit. He's all, if you're hungry,
If you're homeless.
no, he says a homeless one. He's all, if you're homeless, just buy a house.
Yeah.
It's that easy. If you're hungry, just go buy some food. You know,
It's that easy.
it's that easy.
Yeah, and I
And he's
remember-
all like,
If you have no money and you're homeless,
and he's all
just
like,
get a job.
if you're thirsty,
Get some money.
just get some water.
Stupid.
Yes.
What are you, dumb?
If you're
I can't remember
thirsty,
what
just
it
get
was,
some
but
water.
it was also around that time when that
Listen.
debt guy was on there. There was some guy for a podcast and it was sexual. I can't remember what it was.
Using the bathroom without the door. Be a
No.
man.
No.
No.
No, that's not.
It was some kind of sexual thing, and people like couldn't believe it. It was like guys in podcasts. Holy crap! What are you talking about? Anyway,
Oh,
back
that-
to Niseko.
Well, I did see this one guy.
Let's get back to the topic.
Whole
Remy.
time he was all like trying to defend his case about. He said, "I'm not sipping for my daughter," and I was all,
What?
because he was talking about like he's all, I could provide my family with money and stuff like that and everything. And the girl's like, so like if your daughter wants to do something like money, he's like, I'm not sipping for my daughter.
Oh my God!
And I
The
was
word
like-
has lost all meaning now.
Yeah, it's because like even this guy was all like, I was all going to preach by the way. They said this like, I mean, you can use a different word besides simp.
Yes, that's not.
You could just say
That's not what that word means.
Yeah, it's like you could just say you're not gonna give.
I'm not
spoil
fucking
your-
my
I'm not
daughter.
to spoil.
Yeah,
Just say spoil. Like, oh my God.
but you know what Tanner does with all, you know what? Ever since Tanner watched Auburn preach, he's always getting the box now.
Yeah, he gets that box.
I
No,
remember
I
that
can't
convention.
afford
anyway,
Anyway, back to the plot of Niseko.
Let me tell you.
Anyway,
oh my
oh,
God.
Isekai.
Oh my god.
Let me tell you,
Go, Tanner, please.
if I can remember.
He can't remember, folks.
Listen,
Listen,
the Sigma pills.
Oh
hit
my
brain.
God.
they've rotted his brain.
I can tell you this: that if you're gonna make money, you gotta first have money,
Yeah.
how you get
and
money?
then you gotta use that money. Well, you gotta work, my friend. You gotta bring value to
but I
people.
don't want to work.
Well, then you're never gonna make money.
I want to make passive income.
You gotta kill people and steal if you want to not have to work.
That's
Alright.
work.
Sorry.
That is
No,
work.
not really.
If you kill somebody, you have to work. to
Killing
hide the
somebody
body.
getting away with it can be a lot of work.
I didn't say.
Not that I would know.
Have you played Grand Theft Auto 5? Anyway,
Anyway.
Isekai
Jesus.
No, Nisekoi.
or Nisekoi.
What about the,
The
horror?
basic Oh, you
The blonde Sunder horror.
There you go.
The
I don't
basic
know. I don't know
plot
anything about this show, so
of
I can't, like,
Nisekoi is that
can't
he is
input.
the son of a Yakuza boss.
no way.
She is the daughter of a mafia boss. In order to maintain peace, they ask their children to pretend dating so that the families will not fight each other.
Oh my god! And then they end up liking each other.
Basically.
That's kind of cool, though.
But the
Arranged
underlining narrative is that when he was a kid, like a 5-6-year-old boy, he met a 5-6-year-old girl, and they promised to marry each other. And she gave, those lockets that like one's a key and one's a lock. He has the key.
That's not sexual.
So, basically, the underline. He has this girl in school that he likes. He's like, oh, I really hope she's the girl. But then, like, it insinuates that what was her name?
It's you.
Shisoke or something like that.
The blonde one?
Yes,
She's good.
she was in the game. She was in the Shonen Jump battle game as a trophy assist.
What the?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
Why not?
You.
And
I wouldn't know. I don't know.
basically, like, it becomes there's more girls introduced, and the plot becomes.
Who's he gonna get with?
Yeah, who is the girl? Who is he gonna get with? And
But I want to
It's-
marry the mafia chick. Fuck
it's
y'all.
well, again, spoilers, I guess, but
I mean, is the mafia chick hot?
I guess
Does she have a good personality?
no, she's
She's a
Shit.
fucking tsundere.
she's a tsundere. They don't like it's the trope. Another trope. They don't like each other, but they have to pretend they're dating. And then she stomps all over him. Like they first meet when she hops the fence because she's running late for school, and she steps on his head or something.
Oh, that's funny.
And
Funny
basically,
show, haha.
like, my concern, like, it was, to be fair, for the time and for the genre, it was cute for a while.
Yay.
I watched it when it was coming out. The anime was like 22 episodes long. Of course, the manga went beyond that. And I actually read beyond the manga.
Yeah.
But
good.
like, it got tiring because it all became about like, who is the girl? And then it would drop hints like, maybe it's this girl, maybe it's this girl, maybe it's this girl. And at the end, there was like 4 candidates. It's like, who is it?
Did you find
So-
out?
Yeah, do you want to know?
Yes.
Well, I mean,
Spoiler alert.
Give a
Please.
hint.
I do.
It was
one with the hair.
It was the one.
it was
with-
not her. It was not the one he's pretending to date.
Shit.
It was the girl in the beginning that he has a crush on, that he likes. It was actually her, and she likes him back. And they both realized that they were the ones who made the promise a long time ago. But he has fallen in love with the blonde chick.
No.
No.
But he
Yay.
likes her too. So being very unmanly, he's like, he tells her, I don't know what to do. I love you both. So
he gets with them both.
like the nice chick who he liked, who turns out to be the girl he made the promise with, that he was simping for a lot of the series until he started to actually fall in love with the girl he was pretending to dating, has to make the choice and says, go be with her.
Oh, it's that one show all over again.
Wait,
All the
so the
time?
one he likes said, "Go be with her."
No.
Yes, because at that point he had fallen in love with, I think it's Chitose.
Hey, do you like those characters that like? Do you like those characters that like hate the main character but secretly love them?
Oh,
That's a fucking trope.
That is a trope as well.
Yeah, but do you like those characters?
No.
It depends.
What about the one
Only-
from Food Wars?
wait,
Disgusting.
Arena?
because it
Yeah.
never happens.
The one who hates his food.
Yeah.
I don't
The one who
know.
loves his food. You love his food.
She calls it disgusting.
The one that sounds like a western. The
Western
Valley
Boo?
Girl.
I'm a valley girl.
I'm a Western
That's
boo.
a
That
West-
is not a Valley Girl.
A Westerbo.
Hey, I remember.
What? The food tastes like
Hey,
shit.
I was laughing.
But the only slight reason, because like I stopped I watched what there was in Isekoi. Then I went to the manga, but I got tired of it because instead of like it felt like it was reaching a climax. Like we're gonna find out, and instead of that, it was like here's more girls it could be. And then it kept going. I was like,
I don't like the way you said that.
I was like, your editor is in your ear telling you you might not get a hit again. You got to milk this.
Milk it.
That's what it felt like. It felt like unnaturally prolonged, like it should have reached its
Your
climax.
editor was
Milk
like,
it.
So I stopped reading it, but then I found out how it ended. The only reason I kind of like that Chitose, I want to say that's her name, that she won is because she's voiced by Nao Toyama,
Toyama.
who's a pretty popular Japanese voice actress, and like every other character, every other girl she voices in rom-coms is the friend that is not chosen.
The rejected.
To give you an example, she's Yui in Origairu.
Oh.
And
Go cry
you're
to mama.
spoiling.
she was you've seen her girlfriend, right?
Your
Yes.
girlfriend?
No.
She-
The short hair.
She's the black short-haired girl.
the blue ribbon?
The
Yes.
ribbon?
Are you saying she doesn't get picked?
So she is
No.
like the stereotypical
We're just
doesn't get
ruining
picked
shows
girl.
for people, man.
But in Nisekoi, she was the girl who was picked. It's just they haven't actually made that part into anime yet.
Are you gonna say
Or
like,
they,
how,
I don't think they will, but like
how Sunny Straight's characters always die?
kind of, yeah.
I'm about to die.
Except for Usopp
Except
and,
for Usopp.
Well, I
and
mean,
Perez and Mike.
he
Wait, is
dies,
that
but
present?
he
Is
becomes
it,
a
would you
god.
count him?
He
It's no longer-
Because even though
President
he
Mike.
voiced him like the first two
he
seasons.
was the first voice, wasn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah.
He's not Present Mike anymore.
He's not Prison Mike anymore.
He's past
I mean, I
Mike.
like the new guy. It's pretty good.
But yeah, anyone else have any more tropes we want to talk about? Because I feel like I've talked forever.
Carlos?
The freaking
Carlos.
vigilante.
Carlos, can you reach into the microphone and say milk it? We're waiting.
You like that photo, huh?
I hate tsunderes in general.
Why?
Oh no, I thought you hate harems.
That's a genre.
Tsundere
Yeah, we
harems?
can talk about genres too.
I like
I hate
tsundere.
those too.
Wait, what's wrong with it? Okay, she likes you. She just acts like she doesn't. It's kind of
No,
a
I
waste of
can
time.
I can see why he hates harems because
Why?
there's so many girls that like the main character.
So how you gonna deal with all them women, huh?
It's promoting the Mormons.
Carlos, could you handle 5 women?
Matt,
Especially if they were all like, "We fucking hate you, Carlos."
don't you like?
Fucking
You don't
fuck."
like
If
harems
they're
that much,
fucking
do you?
tsunderes, I would
I do
leave
not
the
like-
fucking place immediately.
I do
Fuck
not like
you.
harems. I feel like they're very lazy. I know someone who's in anime might be like, this motherfucker likes Origairu when he says he's like harems.
But regardless,
But Origairu, to me, is not a
Technically,
harem.
he doesn't get with everybody, so ha.
Well, no, in harems, that's not the case either. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like Origairu is a bit more of a deconstruction. Like, it still has tropes of harems to, like, satisfy, quote unquote, the normie anime fans. But I feel like it's a lot smarter than that.
I feel
Especially
like-
if you
yes.
read the light novel, especially
Yes.
when it's like the point of view, or it's Hachiman's point of view.
Okay.
The other ones are
Senpai.
somewhat of Yukino's point of view. It's a lot. There's more thought into it than your basic harem.
Yes.
Can I say something?
Yes.
No.
So from like an outsider view, from watching Origaru, I just feel like it's more like what's the main character's name again? I keep forgetting.
Hachiman.
Hachima, about just like trying to
Gaia.
become part of society, if that makes sense. Because like
A bit, yes.
Because like I mean,
Whether he likes it or not.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be part, but like he's making friends and stuff like that. So like like to me, I feel like love's like it's there, but I feel like it's
There
not,
is more of a narrative to
for-
Origairu
yeah.
than just a romance.
Yeah.
There's plenty of romance
Yeah.
to be had.
Yeah,
but,
but
like,
I just feel like it's him like building up to like be part of like actually.
and it's him like
they flirt.
It's
You
him,
always
it's
gotta-
him getting out of his own way, but also overcoming like his own troubles and
Yeah.
integrating back into, like Romero was saying, back into society in a
You
way.
act like you can't flirt with people.
Yeah, I'm not
and
saying
still get with one person. You can flirt like crazy.
I mean, you could,
Oh,
but
senpai.
this is why his furry anime.
that was number 2.
Matt. You know
On
why?
my list.
You know why?
Hell yeah.
You know what explains why School Days is his number 1 favorite anime?
Why?
I did what? That's not
Because
true.
the main characters flirt with everyone.
No, he's fucking with everyone. That's a difference.
Did you see that? I think I either put it in the group or just to Tanner of like one of the anime cons like this past week or 2 weeks ago. Someone put up his picture,
Yes.
the main character from School Days.
Yes, and they put a memorial.
And people
to him.
put like offerings around it. Like
Yeah.
there's huge, like there's some money, there's food, there's like little toys all over the place.
It's great.
Really?
Yes, that is some
Like the
convention.
raccoon?
Yes.
Just like the raccoon.
Because it's just,
it's
you know
a
how
picture.
in Japan they put pictures on the memorials that people bring offerings.
Yeah.
It's like that. They took like his picture. It's in a picture frame. They put it on the ground, and people have put a bunch of stuff around it.
Great.
No, but what was another? But like that farming life, yeah, it's a harem. But like
What?
he's not like he's already have one girl. He's not like looking for any other one.
But the
What-
girls
what's
like
farming
him,
life?
right?
I don't think anybody knows
The
about
elves
farming
just want
life.
him for his seed. If that makes
Hey,
sense.
that's my gun. No.
Ramiro.
Because like it's funny because like
Ramiro.
they
What's farming life?
farming in another life in another world.
What is that?
Farm
Is it-
simulator.
Is it
If
an
it was an
isekai?
anime,
But it has a harem?
yes.
Harem?
But like the first 2 episodes, he's like by himself
Good.
with dogs and a big ass spider.
With the dogs.
Oh, the dog's female?
There's a male and a female,
Okay.
We'll have 6 or 7.
and then they have puppies, and the puppies leave
Aw.
once they grow. Once they grow, and they bring their mate back, and they have more puppies.
What?
Now,
pretty
these
much-
dogs speak. They're sentient, right? They're like magic dogs, or are they just like
they're
dogs?
like they're like well,
We're
okay. So the
We're
place
back.
that he landed where he started farming, that forest is called Death Forest. So
Thanks, God.
yeah, like and then but those dogs are supposed to be that he tamed are supposed to be like the top tier dogs of the like the predator of the one of the top predators
dogs.
in the forest.
Okay.
So he
These
tamed them.
puppies are fucking
So like,
vicious.
but there is a scene where like, so like the elves are talking to him, and then the dog's like, Master doesn't know what he got himself into, like what the
What?
elves wants. Because every time, the elves are like, we just need somewhere to live and somewhere to reproduce, so we can make our repopulate our race. And he's like, yeah, and it's like, yes, let's start building. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna ignore the second part.
all in a day's work.
But like then like they rebuilt.
It's
So they
simple work, but
So they brought more. They brought more elves in because he found more,
okay.
and they rebuilt his house. And they're like going out the layout and stuff. And he's all, "Why is this door have a barricade on it?" He opens it. It's a bedroom, big bed. And he's all, "I'm just gonna pretend I didn't
Wow.
see that."
What do you mean don't pretend? I'll be like,
You see,
Where's
it's
Lou?
propaganda in Japan because of the birth rate.
Mhm.
There you go.
no, everything in Japan
I
is
know.
propaganda for the birth rate. They've got, if they don't do something, there's not going
They
to
have
be
to
any
open,
Japanese
they
left.
have to do open borders.
Oh my God. I'm just picturing like fucking Kappas crawling up on shore and shit.
No, but see, like I don't know, cause like to me, like the first person he saw was that vampire and asked pretty much in hand in marriage, but like they're not like acting like a real couple.
Lit as fuck.
But there
I
are
mean,
multiple women who
I
want
don't know.
him.
I say fuck.
Not necessarily. Like it doesn't seem like
Okay.
Like when you see want him, I see like they
Want 'em?
like love him.
Okay.
Oh,
Like it's not like they don't love him. They just want to use him.
the seed.
I mean,
They're seeing him as a perfect candidate.
it's still.
I mean, he's got the perfect tool.
Yes, you got the all farming tool.
The all farm.
That's what it's called. That's what it's called.
You
Okay.
see, we must give you the all farm.
Any
so that you can
more
hold
tropes that
dirt.
comes to mind? Anyone want to talk about?
Dude, did you know that Peter Cullen,
The pervy dad.
Peter Cullen was the
I'm just
fucking
kidding.
Toonami voice for a little bit for like the commercials? I forgot, but I saw like this Toonami thing on YouTube recently, and it's just like Naruto's getting into it. I'm just like, shit, it's you.
Yeah,
It's Optimus fucking Prime.
Yeah. I
I
can
thought that
remember
was
that.
cool.
Speaking of which, how about them isekais?
How about him? Is that
Why
a
is
trope?
it being done to death?
Because it's cheap
popular
and
and
easy and popular, and you can pump it out like nobody's business.
Yeah, like
I died. It came
the
back
thing
as a
is,
soda.
I don't know. I like isekais, but I also like, why can't you just start a new world? Like, just act like this world is like this.
That's why Goblin Slayer is a bit superior.
Yeah.
Because it's not
So
an isekai. That's just his world.
Yeah, like Naruto is its own world.
Yeah.
It's
One
D&D.
Piece is its own world. Bleach is in Japan.
Ray Zero. I mean, slime.
Speaking of Bleach,
Slime's
I was about to
good.
say Re:Zero is an isekai.
Slime's good.
That's an
Isekai.
isekai.
What about
Slime's
that one
very
Dragon
good.
Ball isekai
Dragon Ball isekai.
where he woke up as Yamcha?
Oh,
What
I remember
the-
that.
What are you talking about? Who woke up as young?
Was that a game or?
That was like a book.
Oh.
was
Was
a
it
one shot.
Yeah, there was like wasn't it a light novel?
I think so.
Yeah, there was a light novel where like Goku was like, I think it's Goku.
I don't
think
wanna be
so.
Yamcha.
He's reincarnated, but as Yamcha or something like that.
Whoa, I'm Yamcha.
okay, what kind of characters
Oh,
do you not
shit.
like, man?
Yamcha.
Character.
Like, let me ask you a question.
So how about that trope of the power
Whoa.
of
So
friendship?
let me ask you this question. Like, we're gonna
Hey,
talk-
wait a minute. What did you say?
One.
The power of friendship.
We were already talking
Yes.
about something, Carlos.
Fuck the power of friendship. What do you mean?
Yeah, the power of friendship.
He asked a question and then he answered the question.
What do you think?
No,
it's-
we-
you know
Yeah.
what?
What
I
are the
asked-
tropes?
Since we were talking about tropes, you know how like
Power of friendship. Fuck.
I know this is a weird question, but like when you first saw Itachi when like the first Naruto, did you think he was like what'd you think of him?
When I first saw Itachi.
Yeah.
brother.
I thought he was cool.
I mean, like you're like, man, I can't believe he did this evil things.
Yeah, I thought he was actually bad.
Well,
Until they,
no,
like,
I wasn't like,
reframed
oh,
the
I
story
can't
to make him
believe
look
it.
good.
It was like, I don't know. He was villain, and villains do villainy.
I know, but like
hate me.
I don't know, it's because like I don't know, it's because like I've met some people that are like, he did it for the name of the village. He'd rather save the village than his own people.
But he loves Sasuke more. See, that's the point. Is fuck his family, right? Except
Yeah.
for Sasuke. Sasuke.
Oh my god.
I'm not saying Itachi was good.
Like
He did
character
what he
development
had.
wise, that's what
He's
I'm
a
trying to get
fucking
at.
patriot.
I mean, they remind me of like a few weeks
Served his country.
or months ago on Twitter. There was this fan art, and it was of Itachi.
With that one girl.
No, and it's when he's slaughtering the village, and there's just like this. It's like his shadow on the wall, and like one of the other Uchiha kids, he's dragging out of the closet screaming. It's very intense fan art, and someone was like, "I wish more people made fan art of this so that they realize this is what Itachi actually did."
Yeah.
So I
Instead
don't
of
know.
throwing the kunai.
It is. He still committed a genocide.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Tobio helped too.
Yeah, but it's
Remember.
like, I guess I know. Like Itachi is not a great character because he's good. He is morally gray, and it's like you could argue what he did help prevent a worse thing and all of that.
That's
but
like if veteran Joe Bob was told to kill his family for America.
Oh, let me ask you another question. It's about.
It's
Sorry.
like-
I think you pretty much answered my question about.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Do you like that trope wherever like the main villain, like, oh, who's this villain? It just turns out to be someone that used to be good, and it's just like, oh,
I thought you just said someone. Just
like
villain?
Obito.
Just someone.
it
like-
can be tiring because it's like every.
Because I
you know,
can't.
It's,
Oh,
it's almost
fuck, I
like
gotta
I
look
can't
up his
remember the
name.
term for it. It's like the trope where like every villain has to have like a chance at redemption or a reasoning that is like, you know, like
That's-
Obito, where it's like, yeah, that sucks, or something like that, or like you're made more to sympathize with them, kind of thing.
Well, that sucks.
Not every villain should be like that, but some definitely should be. But I also don't mind villains who are just like,
I'm evil.
I'm fucking evil.
I'm Jack Horner.
Oh,
I'm
like-
Jack Horner.
Wait, who's Jack Horner?
You
Oh,
just realized
boom.
now? But no, he's a villain
Idiot.
in. Yeah. He's one of the villains in Puss in Boots.
gotta watch
the new
Puss in Boots, bro.
animated movie.
Oh, you don't like that? I think
Did you
it's
say
funny.
No,
anime movie?
Animated.
It was
He's
anime.
funny.
I like him, but like part of the reason why he's likable is because he's unapologetically bad. This is who he is. There's no redemption. There's no reason for him to be like this. He's just
Jack
a
Horner.
bad guy. He's spoiled and he wants power.
Oh, you know, Jack
And it can be
Horner.
refreshing at times in all of
I thought you were talking about death.
media
No.
that the villain is like that.
Horribly.
When it's just like, you know, I'm just evil, and there doesn't have to be too much of a reason for it, just because in life there are people who are like this, who just want to consume, and they have no like,
Kirby.
I guess
That sounds like Pain.
they have no overarching reason. Well, Pain again is
Well, like his reason's just like what's the point of me destroying your village? My village was destroyed.
But
No.
but Pain works, and it's just that
A mysterious.
you need both. You need both kind of villains and stuff, where it's just like those who are and those who are created. And you can argue like if he just is, it's lazy writing, but at the same time, you can make him interesting. It's or
Like-
her.
So like Don Flamingo, you say he's an interesting villain.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
because like you know
He's the worst villain.
who?
Well,
Del Flamingo?
No, he's
Well,
like,
like
he
written-
makes a lot of sense.
like written wise, like for like
I think he's well written. He's fun. He's an evil bastard, but it's like you understand why he's an evil bastard.
Yeah, because he wants to be the top of the top.
Well, no, but like he was. It's
Yes.
what did you just say?
the cream rises to the top.
The cream of the crop. Oh, Macho Man.
Look at my coffee. Well, he has a creamer in his hand.
And he puts it on his head.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on.
Please talk about Dopey. Rising to the top.
Dolphin is, I think, is a great villain in One Piece just because it's like
Spoiler.
it's part of the narrative. Also, I love when like a character's who they are is a part of the greater narrative of the world. And Doflamingo was raised, you know, by the celestial dragons, so there's a reason he feels an entitlement. But it's also he was betrayed and he was abused, so there's a reason he's angry. And
Yeah.
he's a fun villain, and he's funny, and he makes makes sense, and he's right a lot of the times. And like the famous line from him for One Piece, it's like, of course justice will prevail because whoever wins decides what justice is, that kind of thing. So that's why Doflamingo's a good villain. But like he is unapologetically bad, but he was also we understand why he's bad. But also, we don't need that villain in everything.
Yeah, he doesn't need to get
Well, okay,
better.
let me ask you
He
this.
doesn't need to be redeemed. He's
Then,
Dopey.
what would you say is like one villain that you'd like hate the writing of it? Like, why
God.
you do?
See, this is why I wanted you to give me
Oh, sorry.
tell us what you wanted to
Well,
talk
sorry, I was
about
just
so
free-
we could think about it.
Well, it's freestyle. It's better on top of your head.
Freestyle. Off the top of my head.
He hates
basically,
Dio.
basically a
Yes.
poorly written villain.
The clown.
The clown.
Not Hisoka.
Let me think for a sec.
Hisoka's
You guys
fine.
talk amongst yourselves.
I was gonna say, Ramiro,
So
you
do you
haven't
actually-
talked to me or Carlos.
You
this
can
whole
get it on
time.
So,
here
man,
too.
do you like
Oh my God!
Shinobu?
Well, you're just talking to me.
Okay, what about you? Do you have a good villain
I
that you like? Like
No, not that one.
Do I have a good villain?
like a
I
villain
like
that's
Shinobu
like
from
well
Demon
written or
Slayer,
something like
not
that.
from
hang
Yu
on,
Yu
hang
Hakusho.
on, hang on, hang on. We're
Damn.
like overlapping each other right now.
Well, sorry, it's Carlos's fault. Blame him.
I
I'm
don't-
still
Well,
trying
you
to
can
think.
like get off the mic for a second. You're like this.
You too?
While me
Hey,
and Ramiro talk. Okay,
Anyway,
so
go
said,
on.
You said something
It's
about
like, what about you? What's your favorite villain?
my favorite villain.
That's like you think is well written and everything.
Kilo Jackson.
Orochimaru.
Really?
For a little bit, yes, I liked Orochimaru. I mean,
Orochikroni.
of course, no.
I thought you were gonna pick Death Note or something.
Kronichimaru.
Yes.
Or Kurochi.
Sealed Orochimaru.
See you, Orochimaru versus.
Let me think about it. This is a tough thing. I got to go through like all the anime I've ever seen, but like most of the time, so like there are the actual villains
Mhm.
who just are like Jack Horner and they're unapologetically evil. They just go out. And they're just like I think of Fatty McGee in our
Oh my God! You're
inside
evil.
joke universe.
Fatty
Well, he's just like he's the guy that'll go to the freaking welfare line and steal all the bread.
No.
And be like, I need the bread. And it's just like that like I hope to actually characterize him someday as something.
I
in the
totally
live
forgot about
action.
Fatty McGee.
But like he's just evil to be evil. Like he doesn't give a shit about anybody. He's the incarnation of greed, gluttony, all that consumption. And then there's like middle ground villains where it's like they could be redeemed, but like I got characters like Envy. Envy's evil, but like Envy has a reason, you know. And then there's villains like freaking can't think of any good villains. That's kind of sad. Dofi's a good one. You think Crocodile could be redeemed, or is he a dick?
I think he was a dick throughout the whole thing.
I don't want him to be redeemed. He's one of those like where it's like it's a world of piracy and it's like he's trying to get his.
Everybody is.
Yeah.
You think Buggy
Thanos.
could redeem? I'm just kidding.
Freaking Thanos.
Thanos.
Yeah.
I saw a funny video of
Oh,
that
no.
scene. As I think I downloaded the wrong movie. It was about him snapping, And like Gordon Ramsay got the stones. He's cooking up the bread. He's all making an Infinity Stone sandwich.
An Infinity sandwich.
You want to see it?
No, I
Yeah.
can't watch it while we're talking.
Oh, they're still looking.
Okay, so but those are the three categories.
Mhm.
It's like villains that you can actually relate to that are really smart.
Okay, let me ask you this.
There's middle ground villains where they kind of
What was
move
the
back and forth
first
between good and bad. And then
first villain that impacted you? Like, man.
God.
For me, maybe probably Eisen.
Really?
Yeah, if we're not counting like when I'm little and it's like, oh
Well,
my
I
god,
like-
Majin Buu.
No, like this
Like
is
when I was like more conscious of like good media.
yeah.
Like I liked Eisen for a while there.
Eisen's pretty good.
Do you think the way he went out was alright? You like the way it ended for
I
him?
like Light Yagami.
I don't know. It's
Damn,
hard to
it's a
say
test.
exactly because all of
Because
Bleach,
he's still
all of Bleach kind of derailed. So
Light Yagami's a good villain.
yeah,
yeah.
Good anti-hero.
But like I was reading the manga. I think the ending's much better in the manga.
What do you mean? It's the same.
No, because it should
thing.
but see but Light dies in front of everyone in the manga.
Really?
Yes, because like over there when he runs away runs away from the cops and he dies on the stairwell in the anime.
Yeah, I like that.
But in the manga it shows like how like he's all this power, but it turns out he's a coward because he's telling Ryuk, write their names, kill them all, please, Ryuk, like begging for his life.
Yeah, he
And-
did that on the stairs too in the anime.
Yeah, but like he's in front of everyone though.
Oh, that's beautiful if he did it in front of everybody.
Yeah, he's in front of everyone, and Ryuk's all like telling him, now he's afraid, like now he's on the verge of death. Now
Coward.
he's dying the coward, but like he knows that he won't go to heaven or hell.
Yeah. Well, you know where he goes.
Purgatory
Yes.
becomes another demon, the Shimigami.
That's because they never gave Light a mass.
But I read this other one shot of Death Note where like a 13-year-old boy got it, like a young kid got it.
You
and
know who else was in that chapter?
No, not that one. It was a different one.
Well, no, there's actually but that one shot is in the stories collection.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know there was another story collection.
Yeah, I didn't know
when
that.
we were at Walmart searching for Tupperware, we
Yeah.
found that.
Because I
There's
know
like
there's
5
I
stories.
know there's one with the president of the United States. Not that story.
Ryuk.
No, the other one where that kid.
Do you
like,
wanna
he-
die, Mr.
he-
President?
He was pretty much.
No. Go ahead.
He was pretty much using the Death Note as a diary,
Oh shit!
and then he killed.
What is it? Ryuk's or is it who's is it?
It was Ryuk's.
It was Ryuk's next. Well, he was there watching.
Yeah.
Like, you
Ryuk dropped
stupid
one.
kid. What are you doing?
And no, then he like wrote these bullies' names, and he died.
He died. The guy who wrote
No,
it?
the kid, the bullies. But then like Ryuk also told him there was a way to bring
No, I
him,
don't have to.
and then there was a way for Ryuk. And like I
I
guess
won't go there.
there was another rule that he didn't tell
I'll
him
cut that.
that I guess he can bring him back to life.
Bullshit.
He brought the kids back to life.
No.
Then he got. Then
You
he
can
killed-
bring kids back to life with the Death Note? What the
Well,
fuck?
yeah, I can't remember. I have to read it again.
You write their
It was-
names
it was a
backwards
while.
like a wrist name.
But then, because Ryuk was telling,
Wouldn't that freak everybody the fuck out? They're like at the fucking Japanese wake.
but
Like,
they had a heart attack.
and they just like.
did they have time to cremate them, or was it
no,
like
like they were in like the hospital.
Oh
and stuff.
shit! Just like.
Because he wrote their names, and you know when you write their names, he just died from a heart attack, right?
yeah, like 2 minutes after? or
Yeah,
whatever?
and then like he found out they died, and then like I guess Ryuk told him about a rule, and then
Remember that rule that I didn't tell you about?
and then he brought the kids to life, and
Oh,
then like he
shit.
killed them again. I was like, what the hell? Then he killed the 2 cops that were trying to get after him. I think I didn't finish it because I think I was reading during my break.
God.
I
I
didn't
gotta
enjoy
read
doing that
these.
to Carlos, just killing him over and over and
Because,
bringing
but
him
like
back.
Ryuk told him, Ryuk was telling him too, so he doesn't get suspicious. Like, hey, you gotta tell him to kill him in different ways, so they can't be suspicious of like.
Is this after Kira or before Kira?
I think it's before,
BK? Savage.
but like this kid's like traumatized and everything because he's like, because I don't know if you were hearing what I said, because like he was writing it as a diary.
Yeah.
And then-
You got
Yeah,
me,
I
man.
couldn't. I tried thinking, and it's like I feel like every bad villain that I've seen in anime, I've pushed down my brain because I can't think of one
What
that was
about
like
Father
particularly
from
bad.
Full Metal?
Well, no, I was about to put him in like thinking of good villains category again.
He's like,
Who the heck is that?
it's my grandpa. He's like,
Showing him-
"Ah!"
Showing him a picture.
No,
But yeah, Father's a good villain, I would say.
Father's a great villain.
Yeah.
no, but
That's because you don't even know he's the fucking villain until like way later. Later.
Well, let me ask you this: Did you watch both series?
No.
I know you watched both. huh?
I've only seen Brotherhood.
Did you like any? Would you like say if people to give the original series like just a watch
because it's different.
in a good
Um,
way?
Different music, different
Well, no, I don't think
animation style, but it's
but
still
like
good.
story wise, it's not like a big waste of time. Because it's pretty much like a what if
If you want
scenario,
what,
pretty
if
much,
you
right?
want what the author intended, then
Kind of.
sure. But I still kind of like the philosophy of the first one a bit, and it also ties our world into it a little bit too. So I thought that was cool.
I like the
The
part where
movie's about Nazis.
I know.
wait, which one?
The movie.
There's a movie from
Oh my
based
God.
off the original series, and it's in our world.
Wait, so you haven't seen the series and the movie?
No.
It's
on my bucket list.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if I should just watch the original one, then watch Brotherhood, or just watch Brotherhood, then the original one.
Listen, at the time, we were getting the manga and the show. So they made the show, but the manga wasn't done.
Because it was a monthly.
So they went their own direction with it. So
I
at the
know
time,
that. I know
we
that.
were very happy with what we got, but when we realized that it wasn't anything canon to the manga, it's like, well, piss. And then we got Brotherhood, and it's
Well,
just
that's what
like,
I'm saying.
there you go.
Should I watch the original
Chef's
one?
kiss.
And then.
If you want to see it, I would watch the original one first.
Okay.
You can do what you want because,
Well, I'm just asking.
like I said,
advice.
we didn't have a choice how we consumed it. It was just show, manga. They were coming out at the same time, and then the manga continued.
Yeah, you know, that's why I hate about
I loved it.
like series like or finish like Naruto and stuff. Because like
Boruto.
Because Noel was like watching, and he's all, man, I saw this flashback episode just an hour ago. Or like stuff that happens like at the beginning of the series, because like it makes sense for that flashback because like that came out like months,
Came out of nowhere.
months. It took months for this to get to this scene.
Yeah.
This guy, well, people can just straight watch it, get to it.
Yeah,
like,
it's kind of that's something that happens when you watch something as it's intended, as it's coming out, versus when you binge it. And binging
I love binging.
Binging is comparatively a newer way to consume stuff like that.
Mhm.
So
I love it. I just binge Hunter x Hunter.
it's sometimes the flashbacks are necessary because, like you said, this happened months ago, so you might need a refresher.
Yes.
But someone who's binging might be like, I watched this yesterday. Why are you telling me it
Yeah.
again? That kind of thing.
Yeah,
Just
because
in
people
case
don't
you
understand,
forgot.
like, well, at the time.
Yes.
Because Naruto has a lot of flashbacks.
That's a trope.
Yes.
That's a
Flashbacks.
trope.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
it's
like.
flashbacks.
Flashbacks in flashbacks.
Yes.
Uh,
I just thought about that a second ago.
did Gilbert Godfrey write Naruto? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Rest in peace.
Apparently.
Gilbert. We love
Apparently
you.
so.
I
All
did
right.
Sasuke.
Sasuke,
Yes.
I'm here.
Okay, I think
What
we're
other? Any other trope I'm trying to think of is just like gratuitous panty shots and sexual
Yes.
shit.
So you're not a big fan of that.
Unless
Yes.
the joke is
Wait.
about how ridiculous it is.
Well, so I saw this '90s anime. This just clip of this.
Wow.
No, it's like pretty much like this guy has a grenade, and the guy, and then like the villain has a grenade, and I can't remember what the anime is. I'll show you the clip after this. But pretty much like he picks up a girl's skirt, and like he goes underneath it because she has a gun right there, and like pretty much uses the gun to like, just does the panty shots to make him like distracted. And he pulls the gun, shoots the grenade out of his hand, and then like
So,
that.
wait a
I don't know.
minute.
So it's like something like that. Would you be like okay with?
So she
Well,
shot him
it
with
made
panties.
more sense. He pulled up a girl's skirt to distract the guy so he could shoot the grenade out of his hand. Is what I got from that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
But like the holster gun was like right here on her leg.
Yeah.
And so like it was like underneath between her legs.
Why is she wearing a skirt if she's like supposed to be?
It was a long dress, like a long dress. Sorry.
Okay.
Good
I guess
stuff
that
right
makes.
there.
I guess I'd be okay with that. It's just I don't know.
Or do you like when Goku was like, "Bulma, your balls"?
It pats it, lays his
Where
head
are
on
they?
it.
Your balls are gone.
But that I don't know. It's a bit.
Goku.
That worked better, but like I don't know how to describe it. It's just when it's just like
But like you gotta
we're
understand-
being sexual and showing this because we gotta sell.
Va va voom.
We
But like,
gotta
okay,
sell stuff.
okay, so like,
Isn't that the
if
whole
you knew,
industry?
if you know this whole series is just about ass and titties, would you still watch it? I mean, like, would you be discussed like, okay,
I need to know there's something.
What's
like High
the-
School DxD?
No, I'm not. I don't feel like watching.
What
it.
about the one where
Like,
they
because
like,
there's a
shove
part
each other off
he
of
actually
pool
gets
floaties?
he gets a power.
What?
What?
What about the one where they shove each other off of pool floaties? You
Oh,
watched
he's
that?
talking about the
Oh.
butt.
Ass Wars.
Kai something?
Yeah, no, I watched. They said it's good.
Carlos's favorite
Kaijo.
show.
Kaiju. Yeah.
Isn't it?
No,
I watched that
not
just
Kaijo.
so I had to watch it to know it was bad, and it is bad. And it's not bad simply because
Ass shit.
it's just pure sexuality. It's bad because it's a bad sports anime. I feel like it's not constructed well, like the narrative doesn't work. So even if you ignore the ridiculousness that they're playing a sport where they slam their asses and hips into each other to knock each other off a platform,
Yeah.
I felt like it was poorly structured as just a sports anime. So there.
Is it an
Didn't
Olympic
you
sport
say like,
yet?
the main girls that
No.
wanted him to be a judo master?
What?
The main girl, like, wasn't she supposed to be like her dad's like, you gotta be a judo master?
Maybe, I don't know. I saw it
I don't know.
years ago now.
I don't know, but like
I can't remember much about it other than I didn't like it and I felt like it was not good. Even if you disregard they're slamming their asses against each other.
No, I don't know. It's like with High School DxD, there is a part where like he pushes boobies and he powers up out of nowhere.
Wonderful.
No, but anyway, there was another trope I was gonna say. There was one.
Wonderful.
One more.
Hold on.
Wonderful.
Okay, I think we are about out of time. So if you have one more you want to sell us, or if you have any,
Sell us.
sell us,
some
tell
trope.
us,
I'll sell
tell
you.
us your closing thoughts, your
Tell us
feelings.
about that deal at T-Mobile. I mean, shit, they're not sponsoring us. Fuck 'em.
Yeah, T-Mobile will come down. We'll get you free affordable phones. Be on contract with us for 24 months.
Oh fuck. I keep
Yeah.
seeing commercials saying that I'd be free of a contract, and you're telling me I have to fucking sign up.
Yes.
Oh,
It's everywhere like that. I don't know why everyone guys throw complaining about that.
I
Because
don't know. It's just- it's false
don't get me
advertising.
wrong.
Let's
I mean,
sue.
I'll help the customers I can, but like anything for free, there's always a catch.
Yeah.
There's always a catch, no matter what. You practically we give you the phone. You just got to be with the service with us for 2 years,
we'll give you the phone, but
and it's yours.
the phone's not free.
Hmm?
But wait, would that have paid for the phone?
Yes, because you're practically paying.
You pay for it over time.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're just tacking the fee onto the.
So pretty
The
much
phone
that
service,
fee of the
that's not
phone,
free.
because like okay, so pretty much
Why?
whenever you
It's a
make a
fee
phone
of the
plan,
fee of the fee.
if you don't
of the
get
fee.
if you don't do that free phone stuff, if you just go in there and say I want a plan and I want this phone, it's free. So pretty much you're paying for the service monthly and a monthly bill on the phone. So with that for that free one, all you're just paying is just service.
Free real estate.
That's a very old joke,
The
Carlos.
best joke.
Fuck you, Baltimore.
Baltimore.
That one's a bit better.
I forgot that part of it.
All right, are you sure about
Are you
that?
going to tell us
trope?
about Ram Ranch now?
Anime trope.
What the fuck?
What? You don't know about Ram
I
Ranch?
thought we let that die.
No.
Tanner's for its
Okay, any more
Matt, let the crowd know about
Anime
Tanner's new
tropes.
favorite manga.
genres that you don't like?
I love that.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
You know, Ramiro, you got to give us one more.
What trope?
Yeah, tell us something.
Okay, this ain't trope, but I'll just say this is just the random question. I told you this question before. I think we discussed it a little bit. Who do you think is the best group, like an anime, and you see it has like the best companionship of friends and stuff
Mystery Inc.
I mean, they've been at it for what, 60 years almost? It feels like.
They lasted
like that? Like
longer
a
than
good bond
Jabberjaw.
of friendships and stuff like that.
Lasted longer than Jabberjaw. I'll tell you that.
I mean, it might be
Who?
generic to say, but the first to come to mind is Straw
Gargura.
Hats.
So it was a Straw Hats?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one.
Straw Hat's pretty good. Got the.
Like,
Can't say that.
groups in anime
Oh,
that
let's say Gru.
Like good,
Group.
And
like
the
good
minions.
companions.
good
to get-
companions and groups in
God.
anime.
I mean, I guess the whole Soul Society.
No.
No.
Yeah, they suck.
That wasn't. I mean, there's a bit of that, but it's not.
Where's the gang? We gotta think of the gang. Who's in the gang?
A gang.
The
I know
gang.
Tanner's gonna be like Fairy Tale.
I mean, sure. I mean, that is the dynamic that, like, no matter what.
Wasn't that what
as
you were
long as you're
binging
part of,
before you
like-
went over to Hunter x Hunter?
Really?
You know what happened? I think think it stopped being dubbed or something. I got stuck.
There might be a rights
I was
thing
watching
because I
it.
know they dubbed all of it.
Yeah, the everything's dubbed.
I was watching it and then it got stuck, or I got bored. I don't remember what the hell.
You got
happened.
bored?
It's like, well, no, it's like when you do the same thing but in a different place, it fucking doesn't matter.
Oh, friendship is everywhere. You beat the crap out of that woman.
No, it's
No,
like,
you-
listen. So,
Jill.
Fairy Tale Team defeats big bad guy.
Luxus.
Big bad guy, right? Okay, then there's a group of big bad guys that they got to defeat, right? And they got to stop some magic bullshit. And then they go and fight an even bigger group of bigger bad magic
You
guys.
just said
And
fairy
it's like,
tale?
That is Fairy Tale.
fuck this.
You know,
I'm
he
done.
just remembered me of fairy tale. I got a trope.
Okay.
Fairy
The
Tale.
the pervy character.
I love that.
That can be
though.
annoying. Yeah.
What? Where?
Manetta.
Minetta.
Banana comes from
Master-
What's wrong with Minetta? Fuck you.
Master
Like,
Master
Roshi,
Roshi.
Jiraiya.
Listen, the movie is fucking.
Meliodas from 70 Deadly Sins.
Meliodas is not pervy.
Oh yeah, groping fucking
Doesn't he
Elizabeth.
like lift girls' skirts?
He
He
lifts-
is literally expressing his
He li-
dominance.
He
Brooke.
lifts his skirts,
You
gropes
realize how
her
powerful he is, dude? If I
out of
could
nowhere.
fucking-
Out of nowhere.
Okay.
Ropes her out
Bro.
of nowhere.
Bro, if I could fucking
Yeah, I think I
flick
saw.
a canyon and crack it in half because I'm that fucking powerful, I could walk up to any woman I want and be like,
But he only does it to her. So I guess that it's
because he
retarded.
likes her and she likes
I think
it.
I think I watched the first episode of Seven Deadly
It is
Sins,
actually pretty bad. I don't
and then
get
he
it.
did that, and that's why I didn't watch any more of it because I was just like,
Oh, hey.
yeah, forget this guy.
My thing is kind of like with that series.
Meliodas.
It's like cool. Like I mean, I
Okay,
got
alright.
like the concept in the world. I just think like Meliodas is too free carrying, and then when he gets serious, it's just like I can't take this guy serious. He's too fucking creep.
serious.
He's too carefree. There's moments where he gets serious. He's like, oh, it's time to get serious. I was like, dude, like you're too fucking carefree for me to fucking give a shit.
I don't know. It'd be like,
How does he do it, Ramiro? It's time to get serious.
It's time to get serious.
I don't know why.
What about that, Matt? How
Why,
about
you just
the
made me
OP
think of, like-
relaxed character.
You made me think of like I don't know, like fucking Inspector Gadget being like,
Oh,
Go Gadget!
Time to get
no,
serious.
no, he loses the whole. It's like he speaks like that the whole episode, and then like Dr. Claude does something like really bad. He's like, time to get serious.
Wait, what? No, Gadget, no.
And then he like uses his
Go,
his-
Gadget.
cyborg powers and actually
Go,
like
Gadget.
rips some masks.
Go, Gadget,
Like,
no.
tears people into
Gadget,
him.
no.
hey, was that a movie first, then a cartoon series,
No.
or was it a cartoon series?
It was
then a movie?
cartoon first.
Oh, okay.
You want to hear the story I've said before of my Inspector Gadget from McDonald's?
Yes.
I think you told
What
me,
have you
but
done to it?
you can tell me again. Was on Mr. Claus.
The 1998 live action Inspector Gadget movie was coming out.
I
McDonald's
remember.
was doing a promo with it. And the toys were different parts of Inspector Gadget. And I really wanted to collect all the parts. We would go to
you build
McDonald's and
them all
specifically
together?
ask for parts that we needed. We would go to multiple McDonald's in town trying to get all the parts I needed. Eventually, I
He's
got
got arms.
yeah, no, seriously, like your toy in the Happy Meal would be like an arm, but the arm is like has another function. Like one arm was a squirt gun,
Shit.
and another arm was an extending arm, and then one leg was like a flashlight, and then the other, I can't remember what the other leg was, but
No, I was just saying, like, I'm imagining you just getting all the squirt guns
no,
and just sticking
A
them
bit
to his
of that.
legs.
But,
Even,
like,
what
each-
the hell is the torso?
I've got
hi-
squirt guns.
his main torso was like one of those like toys that you press it and it like you see little sparks on the inside. Yeah, and then the other
That would never
was
be
his
a good
back,
sell to get.
and then his front was a
Only because
phone.
of vapes.
And that like each part of him was like a little toy in of itself. That's why you get in the Happy Meal, you get one part of him.
Collect them all.
And I collected them all.
Good
and I had a
job.
complete
Gadget.
Inspector Gadget.
Elect them,
Well,
Gadget.
one of his, like I mentioned, one of his parts was his arm, which was a squirt gun.
Yeah.
And I kept squirting my sisters with it. And they kept saying, "Stop squirting us with the squirt gun." And I, being the little seven-year-old dick I was,
Dick.
I kept doing it. And them to get back at me when I wasn't looking, they took it. And
cried.
I
Go,
did cry
Gadget.
a bit.
Cry.
And I didn't know where it was, and so much time passed that they forgot where they put it.
So it's just gone.
No, it turned out they hid it in one of our couches, and then we threw away that couch. So for years, I had, my Inspector Gadget was incomplete, and all that, and years and years goes by, and I think like my 20-something birthday, like 25th, 26th, they got me the complete Inspector Gadget.
You still have it?
I have the new complete Inspector Gadget. Yes, I still
Thank
have that.
goodness.
So yeah, that's the Inspector Gadget story.
Go get him, Gadget.
Wow, you're a dick.
Couch
How was a
gadgets.
7-year-old boy who squirted his sisters with a little squirt gun? He could like barely hold
Don't
any
worry.
either. Anyway,
Don't worry, Carl's threw Lego parts at us.
yeah,
Yeah.
I believe it.
What the fuck?
I threw a bionicle at him.
Yeah, he's all. then he yells this. He yells this.
The great McQuartaliers.
I knew it. When you said
Here comes the
Legos,
door.
I knew it would come back to that.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, I think
We're done.
we're done. We
I'm
don't have
not.
any more anime tropes or
We're gonna
anime
be talking
things to
about the
talk
pervs,
about.
but okay.
Well,
What did?
pervs, stop being a perv.
Stop
Learn
it.
consent.
Yes.
But
But Meliodas.
look at me. I'll never get anything.
Sorry, I'm dying.
And I'm Meliodas.
I
I
need-
can
I
just
need it
grab
for my-
whatever I fucking want.
I need it for my research.
I mean,
fucking research.
there's
That's
plenty.
what Jiraiya says all the time.
Because he
Yes, for
actually
my
wrote.
book.
He was a
Notebook.
great guy.
He wrote his own book.
What about the murders?
What murders?
Hey, that could actually fit Jiraiya, maybe.
That's it, man. That's
What other tropes can you think of? Like, it's like we would probably say, yeah, that's bad. We wish there was less of it. I mean, that's kind of like what makes it a trope.
I think
I
that's
guess
what
you
makes
could
good
go
anime good anime.
overpowered
though.
characters.
Okay,
There's so many of those.
no,
One
it depends
Punch.
how that's done.
I mean, look
A
at
good
One Punch
example,
Man.
I think, is Vash.
Yes.
Flash is great.
I
Who
like the
cares?
characters who like play the fool but are actually very powerful, and like they save the day but they're subtle about it. And Vash is like, and when I think of anime, Vash is like the best example of that. I haven't seen the new series.
I heard it's bad.
Well, I
you
saw
seen
the
it?
first episode and it's different.
It's
But in the
definitely a
original
TV
series
show.
and the Badlands Rumble movie specifically, I like the character who like is accidentally saving the day, and he's actually very powerful, but he plays like a fool.
Oh, yeah, like he's like, he
Like
just walks
Luffy?
in.
Like Goku?
No,
Goku.
Yeah,
Go
he
like
looks
Vash
back
will,
and-
Vash will pretend like he's falling down. He's like, "Oh man, I don't want any trouble," and he's like disarming you when he's like
Not looking.
pretending to be
I got
helpless.
your
That
credit
kind of
card.
thing. Yeah, that kind of thing.
So like how he goes to town and like there's something going on and like
Yes.
he's not searching for it. It just finds him.
yes, and he tries to save the day, but not necessarily like
Trying
goes
a lot of
for the-
damage
for the
Yeah.
glory.
That red phantom devil.
Wait, what do they call him? The
Humanoid Typhoon.
That's what his name is.
Yes.
I thought it was the red typhoon or something.
No,
I
the
thought he
humanoid
was the devil.
typhoon. Vash the Stampede.
Lucifer.
Lucifer.
I guess one trope I do like, if we're gonna end on that, is the everyone's chill. Let's do something today. Episodes.
The beach episode.
Oh, you read
Not
that?
necessarily beaches.
But like kind of slash that.
like
slash.
to give it a good example of that of the episode
Another?
of Ergo Proxy.
Oh,
That was good.
they're gonna say another.
Are you talking about the one where they're just stuck there?
Let's go to the beach.
Yeah, a bit.
I like the kid that just had a fucking heart attack. Like, sorry, kid.
No, he got killed by a boat, didn't he?
No, he's talking about the other kid.
Yeah,
Oh.
the kid that had a heart
The kid
attack.
who got hit by the boat had an aneurysm in his head because he hit his head before they left town, so he was already dying. And the boat just hit his dead body. The boat didn't kill him.
They just finished them all.
Yes. Well,
Like-
he was already dead. It's just
Got
like
it.
That's
They-
just like
they
that's just like
imploded
a
him.
confirmation.
Insult.
kill.
Just a reminder that the fucking happening exists. I forgot what it's called.
the calamity.
Calamity exists.
All right.
Happening. Get out of here.
Fuck
Okay, I
you.
think
Okay, I think that's about it. The only announcement we have is that we have applied for panels at a convention called San Japan in San Antonio, Texas. As of right now, we have no confirmation that we have any panels,
Boo.
but we are still going there regardless.
Yay.
So hopefully we can maybe film some stuff. We'll tell you about it when we're back.
Yay.
That is in the beginning of September, the end of
Yay.
August. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do at least one panel there, and we'll see how it goes.
All right, we
they
keep
give us Fat Albert.
I know. I was thinking
What
about
if that's
that.
like the only one they give
Just-
us?
I was
Fat
thinking about
Albert.
that just because it's like, inherently the people who submit 18 plus panels is going to be less. So, and they have so many days of
And they have strict
Programming.
rules. They have strict rules too, don't they? Like about panels.
more strict rules than most. Like you can't do a character Q&A kind of thing.
I'm Dio.
Yeah. You
Hey,
can't
I
do
would
that kind of thing.
totally-
Some of those could be
Fuck
good.
Jonathan.
We've talked about that before, but you need people who are committed, who are actually going to try, and they actually have to have some skills
But the-
in acting and improv.
Yeah, this is-
Otherwise, it's
What
a
up?
bunch of people sitting up there being all shy.
No, the,
What
my,
I think
my,
you should do is
my
you should-
experience.
Here, what you should do is that you should get, if they're willing, the voice actors to do that.
Yes, those panels are always the best.
Are we gonna do the Rugrats?
No.
Okay,
I
Romero.
still like the
No,
concept
but-
of Brandon
but-
switching between Phil and Lil. I think that's fucking funny.
But my
Romero, say your piece and then let's end it.
okay. It's just going back to Q&A. It's just like usually every time I go to one, it's either like they try to, but then they always bring up inside jokes that like no one knows, like that's in their group.
Steel ball run.
Okay. Yeah, that. I mean, how many inside jokes have we done in this?
But we explain
50.
it.
Okay,
Can't
that's a bit
trust.
better, but
But like
I get what you're saying though. It's like they have to understand that when you do those, you are performing. It's not just you having a good time with your friends.
Yeah.
That's what makes those.
But you can do
Good.
both.
You can do both, but few do. A lot of
It's more-
times
it's
it's
more-
just.
You
Yeah.
have to commit to the characters. So
Yes,
if you're
it'd be like
Mineta-
if we all.
That's what he
just-
just said.
if we all just got the most random characters and we got up there and we weren't really interacting with the audience or with their questions and we were just messing around the whole time.
So what the fuck am I supposed to do as Tommy Pickles?
Get a screwdriver and say, let's go on an adventure and you'll lead us, that kind of thing.
Come on, babies!
If you want to be the baby version, at least. If you want
Come
to be like
on,
the somewhat
babies.
grown up version,
I'm Tommy.
then you be like, let's make a movie, that kind of thing.
Let's
All
make
right,
a
I'm
movie.
gonna step out.
Okay,
so-
Romero is leaving us. I think that's a good time to end
All
this.
right, good.
That was Romero. I am Matt.
I am Carlos.
I'm Tanner.
And thank you for listening to the Shaw Productions Anime Podcast. And we will see you later. If you have any requests, please let us know. and
Drop
we
the
might do
fucking
it.
X.
Drop the X.
It better not be barefoot jeans.